get that out the front door.
Or are you doing some of the orientation with that?
Let's go get that at the front door. Looking at the front door.
It's funny though, and that's not culture. Reminisce with bliss, you really was closer to wake up. You completed by an argument again.
Should have just popped in.
You act like a 10, so immature. Thinking I'll be straight and straight, I wouldn't have so much hate.
Hand it over to the fresh side.
Nah.
You good?
It's good. The volume don't sound good. Volume. Testes, 1, 2. Testes, 1, 2. Volume. Wow.
You ready?
Sure.
Part of this podcast, man. Now, it's certain moments that when you do these things, and I think it's more the moment. These guys take the really number.
Yeah.
Yo. What's good, my people?
Welcome. You're now rocking with the best. It's Tuesday night. It's time for the Fire Nights experience. Thought-provoking Black culture journey, sports entertainment, current events. You talk about it. It's out there. We find it. We talk about it. Don't take us too serious until we serious. Fellas, how y'all feeling?
Oh, shit. Wait. Oh, say it again?
Take us too serious till we serious.
All right.
How y'all feeling?
Well, hello. How are you?
Serious.
Serious already?
Yeah, take me the fuck serious all the time.
Serious?
Play that shit, bro. Don't play that funny shit.
Bro, what's good with you? How we feeling,
Chilling,
man?
man. Chilling. You know.
Don't play that funny shit, son.
We good?
Yeah.
Ready for a good show, man. That's all.
As usual, man, the boys are back again, Area 51. You know how we do. Shout out to the East Square Cigar Lounge, man, and Brother O. It's always love, bro. Where we at with it, man?
Area 51. We got the aliens in the audience. Damn it, man.
Alright, no serious. Well,
Wait.
are we serious?
Wait, I thought you said.
Stop nitpicking.
Take it seriously until we.
Are we serious? Because we gotta know if we're serious.
All I want to know is we got Fresh on Fire. That's all I know right now.
Is that right? Well, you know what the fuck's got fresh on fire this motherfucking week? You know what? I wasn't even scrolling. I just happened to be on be at the job. I got the earplugs in. I'm actually listening to an interview, a press conference of a gentleman that just got traded. It just like, damn, man. I just was thinking, man, why do motherfuckers support Ben Simmons? But I was like, all right, cool. I ain't fuck all that. I said, the fucked up thing, I said, it leads me more to a bigger problem that I see, though, man. People wanting support with their bullshit. Hey, yo, man, don't go up to nobody talking about you gonna rob a bank and all this kind of shit. Be mad when motherfuckers ain't supporting you. Or if you gonna rob a bank and you come around with all this motherfucker in the bag and motherfucker like, get the fuck out of here with that stupid ass shit. Because we don't want you around here and you keep doing that stupid ass shit and you want somebody to support this dumb ass shit. For real, man. You know what I'm saying? People think support and all that is just supposed to be unconditional. The thing is, we ain't supposed to be out there making dumbass decisions or putting yourself in stupid ass circumstances and then come around to other people and say, yo, support me on this or support what I did. No, it's not unconditional like that, Ben Simmons. It shouldn't be unconditional like that in the world, people. If you do dumb shit, you should do dumb shit alone.
Of the world, Craig.
You should do dumb shit alone, man. You shouldn't come around nobody talking about, yo, I just did this, I just did that. Yo, man, everybody trying to hear that bullshit, and you ain't got no support around here for that bullshit. Do you understand what you just did? Do you understand what the fuck you just said?
Yeah,
Exactly, but you don't. But you want somebody just, oh man, we supposed to be my man. Or we, you know what I'm saying, we in a relationship together. Now that's some stupid ass shit if you thinking we gonna motherfucking spend $500,000 that we ain't got on our house. You know what I'm saying? Why would I support that? We ain't supposed to have my back. No, I ain't got your motherfucking back on stupid ass shit like that. For real, man, that makes me mad, man. People, man, stop wanting to run around and trump up support for your dumb shit, man. If you're doing dumb shit, do that shit on your own, or don't look for support, or don't look for unconditional, backing of this stupid ass shit, man. For real, if it's stupid and it's dumb, do that shit on your own, man. For real, that shit it irks my fucking nerves. Man, sheesh. Man, stupid shit, man.
We definitely gotta come back to that.
Oh shit. Oh. That's some ice cold facts?
Oh, no.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, we're gonna revisit that later on, absolutely.
Man,
I didn't hear some ice cold facts though.
jeez, bro.
Cool off the
Stain came out.
Cool off the
You
situation.
want unconditional support, man, for stupid
I don't
shit.
got too much, man. I just got. It's just, man. It's this sports shit. Really, the Kyrie situation. And I did a little homework.
Right.
Not extensive homework, but a little homework. Now, it's state mandated that you get the COVID shit. So that's why Kyrie not playing, right?
Yeah. Because he can't play in New York.
Because he's a state employee. That's why.
Yeah.
Nah,
No, because when you're in New York, if you're inside in New York, you gotta have
all state employees.
Nah, he's not a state employee though either.
He's not a state employee.
So why can't he play?
Because the Nets had made a decision, said we don't really want a part-time player. And then, he was out the whole
I
league.
thought it was mandated in New York
It's mandated in New York.
that
if you do your work.
if you're inside,
You gotta be
you have to
vaccinated.
be masked or vaccinated. Yeah. Or I'm sorry, you have to be vaccinated.
Vaccinated.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they
Well,
made
the research that all state workers had to be vaccinated in the city of New York City.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And he falls under a state worker. You know what I mean? Because he pays taxes to the state of New York.
Okay. So when you say employee of the state, you just mean an employee that works in the state of New York City. That's two different things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. I got you.
Yeah.
and the NBA has to pay taxes where they play at, wouldn't they be employees of that state too?
But every state doesn't have that mandate. And I don't even think
And
that
every state
don't
doesn't
pay
have state
like
taxes.
Texas and Florida,
Yeah.
but New York does. So if I have to go to New York and pay taxes, I'm considered an employee.
Well, visiting players haven't been with. I guess is that the question? Because visiting players don't have to be vaccinated.
I understand that. But what I'm saying is, if I have to pay taxes in New York, I'm considered an employee in that
I think
state.
it's tricky because for NBA players, if you go by that rule, they would be paying taxes in what
They
every
do.
city they play.
They do. If you get a check in that, if the end of the week y'all playing in Florida or a state where they take tax in that, you get taxed. You
That's
get
true.
taxed in every state you go to.
That's true because you're working
You're working in that state.
specific state. So that's
That's what I'm saying.
That's
You're working in that state. So they take taxes out of your check. Football, basketball, baseball, hockey. But it's only one person who's really considered a state worker in that state.
That's interesting. Shout out Red Line Atlanta. That's interesting. That's very interesting. I gotta do some more research on that.
That's what I didn't dig.
Because you brought it. Okay. Yeah.
You see where I'm going with that? You know what I'm saying? I'm considered an employee if I pay taxes.
I looked at it from the New York side of it, but not the visiting team side. But it's kind of the same situation. If you're there for that night and you're playing, you're working in the state of New York.
I'm working in the state of New York and I have to pay taxes.
I'm not. Well, some of it is some of the mandate is specific to just New Yorkers. You know what I'm saying?
You reside.
Yeah, or if that's your main place of you work for the Brooklyn Nets. They reside inside New York. You know what I'm saying? So some of those things fall underneath of that. You know what I'm saying?
Because the visiting team, their team does not play in the state of New York. So they're not employees of a company that
They
domiciled in New York.
They really not under the same rules as.
That's tricky.
Yeah, it is tricky, but but they like you under the rules. So
They need to say, in the next CBA, they need to say something about that. Because if you're taking the shit out of my paycheck every city I go to, y'all treating me like an employee of that state.
I wonder if to resolve the issue, if they can't just wrap their hand through
Treat me like
I guess if
3
that's
hours
what it
before
is, yeah, I can do some more research on that. That sounds fair. I mean, that's
that's what I'm saying.
that's
Treat me
fair.
like an employee of that state. Then we go to Cincinnati. I have to pay the Cincinnati tax on my game check.
I didn't know that.
Oh, absolutely.
If I go to Dallas, I have to pay the Dallas tax on my game check. When they get my check,
I didn't know that. I didn't know that was how they got paid. Because from what I know is different people get paid differently in the NBA. You know what I'm saying? Like I heard Kobe got paid twice a year. You get 2 big bags and you get boom, boom.
He probably wanted it like that.
Yeah, he probably chose that.
Right,
I don't understand how these rich
right, and that's but I'm saying I don't even know the regular scale is. Do y'all get paid monthly? Do you get paid the 1st and 15th? Is it bi-weekly? Is it once a week?
I've heard
You know what I'm
bi-weekly. I have definitely heard bi-weekly. I've heard
Right,
bi-weekly.
It's bi-weekly. Well, it's like the 15th, the 1st and the 15th. You know what I'm saying? But if y'all on a 10-day road trip, nigga, like the Spurs be every year when the circus come to town, my money getting taxed. Ain't no taxes in Texas. But when all them checks getting taxed, ain't no taxes in Texas.
Well,
So all that road trip, all that money getting taxed.
It has to.
Well,
Working in that state.
And it has to because I'm working in that state.
yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Yeah, NBA man, you might have spun yourself.
No other job. No other. If we was truck drivers, we wouldn't get taxed delivering shit to another state. We didn't get taxed.
I don't know
You
if
see what I'm saying?
that sounds right, but I don't know if that's.
Yeah,
Where your company is domiciled.
yeah.
But that's what
But
I'm
in
saying. Like,
pro sports, you get taxed every state you play a game in. Like football,
Is that how it goes?
in football, if we play a game and if the Dolphins go to Cincinnati, there's no tax in Florida. There's no state tax in Florida. But if we go to Cincinnati that week and we play in Cincinnati, that check will be taxed because we played in Cincinnati.
But you don't play for Cincinnati.
It don't matter.
But they don't give you the money.
It don't matter. That's how the NFL does it. That's where you're working at is where they tax you at. Where you're working at is where they
If that's
tax
how
you
that
at.
is, that's fucked up.
That's real.
That's fucked up. That he's the only nigga in the NBA who can't play at home.
For me, I'm like, man, that's gotta be some bullshit because if that would be a bigger issue. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, why is he the only motherfucker? You get a life in New York. Why is he the only motherfucker that can't play? I mean, if you explain it that motherfucking eloquently, you know what I'm saying? I don't see too many holes in it. I'm like, if that's how it is, what's up with that?
There's holes in that whole situation.
Huh?
Because y'all know he not vaccinated. Y'all know he not vaccinated. So every time on the road, you have a player that's putting every city he go to in danger.
I guess protocols. Let me walk around.
Let me ask this question.
Now he does. After the game, he's hugging everybody at the end of the game. He's switching jerseys. What are you talking about?
It shouldn't be.
What are you talking about?
But I'm assuming that.
If he on the road, he's hugging everybody. Everybody's dapping up Kyrie. What's up? Hugging.
But at the end of the day, my thing is, if I'm playing against you for 48 minutes,
Right. If they let you play against me.
right? Who the fuck if I hug you?
Yeah.
I get what you're saying.
I'm
Yeah,
saying.
I get what you're saying.
Well, my question to that is, I guess, what protocols do they make him go through? Like, is he getting rapid?
He probably gets
antigen
tested.
tests?
He probably gets tested.
He probably gets tested like
So-
every couple days. Fuck every.
I mean, look,
Before every game.
I would say this. I would say this. It's probably, if he's unvaccinated, wouldn't it be wise to test that man before every game? You got there. It's the NBA. You got there. There is a rapid antigens. Hell, I was on vacation and got tested and got
Then you said that.
I assume they do.
So
Then you
I guess
said
my
that.
question is: so in his case, why would he even need a vaccination? If I'm getting tested literally every game I go to,
I know. I'm glad you said that. I'm glad y'all think you said that. So what's the difference at home?
because I guess the question is: so if a player's vaccinated, so if you vaccinated, do you go through any testing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
you gotta get the.
Not as often.
That's
That's the difference.
What's it
The
called?
protocol.
It's called something you gotta take. If you're not a vac, because they do it at the job. If you're not vaccinated, you gotta take a weekly. You got a weekly take a test and see if you.
Yeah. If you
But
got it.
okay, so if they go through so much for him on the road, like y'all said,
Like
y'all
you do
think,
at home. That's
y'all
my
think,
question.
why not?
I wondered that. Why isn't that? He's in the state of New York, right? So that means he can get to the stadium early. Hey man, come get your test for free game.
I hear he lives in Jersey. If that makes a difference.
This is Jersey, New York. We're talking.
That might
All right,
that might play something into it.
So we're gonna revisit that when we get around to sports, right? But check this out. I got a question. You can't get it. So listen. So y'all know, right? You know how you get a belly button, right? You know how.
Yeah, I know you get a belt.
You got a belly button because you had an umbilical cord, and the umbilical cord got cut,
Yeah.
and boom, it healed up, hence the belly button. Some 80, some out, cool, right? Did Adam and Eve have a belly button? If so, who the fuck cut their cord?
You mean that shit, don't you?
Yeah, that is.
All right.
Who cut Adam and Eve umbilical cord?
Man, I ain't spoken to religion in a long
Who else was
time,
there?
and I ain't necessarily fit to start the night talking with a whole bunch of
Did
religion,
you
man.
fit to start the night?
Yeah, I ain't fit to start talking with tonight. But to you answer your question, if you believe in such things, That's a conundrum wrapped in an enigma.
Oh shit! Wait, what?
A conundrum wrapped in an enigma.
Damn, wait, he was what?
That's like
Bullshit.
Okay, he was bullshit.
Tomfoolery and chicanery.
I know both of them. Tom and Chicane.
Right, you know what I'm saying? Man,
Somebody had to cut their belly buttons, bro. They wasn't walking around with this shit just with the umbilical cord just. You know what I mean? Were they? Or were they?
she came from his rib, bro. So why she wouldn't have?
Okay, so does he have a fucking belly button then?
Nah, he came from the dirt.
He came from the dirt?
He was made from the dirt. He was lonely, and then took a rib, made a woman. Neither one of them have. Neither one of them was person. Neither one of them would have
whether you believe it or not, we all know the story.
Yeah, we know the story.
He came from the dirt.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Yes.
Okay. So he rolled like he just like bro, he just.
Nah, I can't remember the exact words, but God,
I'm not going down that rabbit. I'm not going down that
All
rabbit.
right, that's what I'm saying. I don't really want to talk religion, man.
I ain't going down that rabbit.
I will say this: everybody want to talk religion until we talking your religion. Anyway, man, you know what I'm saying.
I just figured I'd throw it out there because I mean I was watching a show about babies and I'm like, wait a minute.
That man said, did Adam and Eve ever?
I was just saying because I cut my kids like cord, but I don't know who the fuck.
You cut that cord?
That's another story.
I cut a couple cords.
That's cut a cords.
Cut a couple cords.
Where your kids are just like cords.
Niggas walking around the hospital cutting cord. Yo, can I get that?
One nigga was like 12. I cut his cord. You know what I'm saying? So it was a couple
Open the
rare
door, please. Yeah, downstairs, please.
It was a couple.
Well,
You know, I was a cord cutting motherfucker.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I was a cord cutting.
You was cutting cords and you was what?
Yeah, I said I cut a nigga's cord. He was like 12. You know, so you asked me, you know, with some of them your kids. Like, what's your grand?
no. Hold on. Let me say that one more time. Can you provide some context?
Maybe not. Maybe.
I don't know how it is, then I want you to provide some context.
I don't know how that is.
I do not know how it is. That's why I'm asking you to provide some context to that.
Jab pen.
Well, you know,
What's going on, bro?
you know, guys be hooked up to machines.
Ran out of here.
I can say I cut your umbilical cord, but I cut your cord.
Or you cut your cord.
Oh, cut a cord. You know what I'm saying? That was
Okay, all right. I just want you to provide some context.
Yeah, you know. So.
Moving on.
Okay. So. Alright, so check this out. You know, we all be like, now you ride like down Fort, you know, you come off the highway, right? And you go to the Maryland Avenue joint, it's always a homeless person like has no money and shit. Like you go different places notorious for having, you know, the homeless motherfuckers panhandling and shit. What's up, bro?
What's up?
And all that
What's
type of
happening?
shit.
What's happening?
Oh, bro.
Shout out to the bro Hanif Salam in the building.
Much love.
So, you know, you come off around that, boom, you got the homeless person there, boom, boom. There's different places that specifically in the city that you just know where motherfuckers is, you know what I'm saying? So, alright, so I'm gonna shift for a second, and I'm gonna tie it together. So you know how you got like, gay people, right? Like say you got say, look, this rock with me.
I'm walking with you, bro.
So it's not gay people. Like you can look at somebody and say, I don't know if that nigga gay, but then someone who's like, that nigga's gay. You feel what I'm saying? Like you got the flamboyant motherfucker, you got to talk. Okay, so to tie it together, have you ever seen a gay homeless person?
Yes.
I seen one. I was fucked up.
I've seen a homeless person that didn't have to have the resources to be as flamboyant as they wanted to be.
Bro,
but I've seen homeless gay people.
I seen one the other day. I'm riding down my door. I'm riding on Main Street. Look, boy came over to us and shit like.
He
I was like, holy shit.
You sashayed over to the garage?
I'm like, yo, I ain't never seen them. And I felt like obligated because, you scared them off of anything that's a symbol for they'll come get some cheese, right? So I'm like, oh shit. And Bull walked over. I was like, damn. What's I had to.
What's the appropriate protocol for?
See,
How do you avoid it?
hold up. First of all, let me say this. Here at Fire Nice, here at Fire Nice, we don't discriminate, we got opportunity, we love everybody, and we crack on everybody. So, there you have it. But word, listen, we crack on everybody. We love her. Oh, shit, you gonna get these jokes. But yo,
Look at these jokes out.
I feel like I had to give him a couple of hours because, like,
Yeah.
I've never seen a gay homeless person, bro. I swear for God, I've never seen a gay homeless person asking for bread. You can see motherfuckers not know they're gay, but this nigga was gay. And I was like, oh shit, gay homeless motherfucker.
Right.
I gave him money because I was like this. I was like, oh shit. And I think that was the signal that he got money for me. So he came to the wheel and I was like this.
So that could be a tactic.
God damn, man.
You've been around the world, and I can't believe that
I
you
never seen it. I
I
never.
believe
The protocol is you gonna look at. You just keep it pushing you like this.
So listen, I saw this the other day though. This was weird. I saw the nigga with the smallest homeless sign I've ever seen in my life. Son sign was like this big. Yo, and you know what I did? This was what did I say?
You made me too.
No, listen. I'm leaving shop right? And it's a guy that works, you know, the strip where it's like it's just very good spot. So it's a lit spot. Boy had a card the size of like a playing card. Like, I'm supposed to read that, man. Like, I don't even know you play. You a vet? Or you a vet? Or you just panhandling? So I rolled the window and I said, nah. He tell you what I said? What is this? Decent? He was caught off guard for it. He was caught off guard. Just like I was going. I don't think he asked. I don't think he wanted to clarify the play.
I don't think he knew it was on.
Well, he obviously didn't want nobody to know because that. When he
It might have been a playing card.
it was small, bro. It was a piece of cardboard. I bullshit you not. I was perplexed. I was like, because normally you see him and you be like, okay, so I'm a vet or homeless, 6 kids. It had some shit on there. Like I couldn't tell what his plight was. I didn't know how serious his situation was. So I was like, yo, like.
I mean, but I think that's a telltale sign. Like, if he can't, if this is all he can afford, like, cause I be wondering sometimes, like, first of all, you got a big ass plier, you got a nice Sharpie, right, that you roll in that motherfucker, you got a nice handwriting, nigga, you broke. Like, they be doing too much sometimes. Like, yo, why you get all that shit?
How you get all that shit?
What? Where you got 2x4 from, man? Where you got 4 from, bro?
I'm gonna get serious. I'm gonna get serious.
I'm gonna get
That's a serious question.
Serious. I'm gonna get serious. Because I've known, affiliated, hang with, love, you know what I'm saying, some homeless people.
Okay.
Through my years. The resourcefulness of just people I know, let alone somebody with nothing. You gonna have some things like, hey, how you got that? You know what I'm saying? You gonna have some things, but you just don't have somewhere to lay your head on a consistent basis. You know what I'm saying? You'll have some things. Just be like, I got a whole.
I got some shit with me too. That's not.
You know, I got a whole living room.
I got home, but I got some shit with me. So you know, this is just we all human beings. You know, I just want to know what was on that sign. I didn't know what
that part is a little different. Like,
I didn't know what I was supporting. You know,
at that point, you don't even have the sign. Just man, I'm fucked up, bro. You know, what I'm saying? Just vocalize that. I'm fucked up, bro. Now I don't even have a card. You know what I'm saying? I don't have a sticker. I'm fucked up.
I need some bread.
There's boards and cardboard everywhere though.
It's everywhere too.
It ain't Sharpies everywhere. I know a Sharpie when I see it. I know a Sharpie right when I see it. That niggas be having his word, like Sharpie. And I'm talking about they be like, It don't even be like running out. It be like brush.
Immaculate hand brush.
Shit, yeah. Anyway,
Time out, time.
oh shit.
Yeah, homeless people can't write. No, I said immaculate. I said immaculate. This this is a well above average. This ain't just dormant. It's just. It's like, man, bro.
Let's get serious. Let's get
He said
serious.
his head was immaculate.
Let's get serious.
Like you lose all you right.
Too good. Nigga. You
Hold
cannot.
on.
Wait a minute.
Right now, fellas.
Wait a minute.
Hold on, fellas. Let's get serious.
I'm sure you've seen person.
Let's get serious. Let's get
Well, that's
serious.
actually the right person.
Yo,
I do
let's
that
get
shit
serious,
sometimes.
man. Homeless people are just homeless. They're still people. They have skills.
Right.
They have resources. They just don't have us. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, let's get serious for a second. You know what I'm saying? Penmanship. I'm pretty sure some motherfuckers out here with some good penmanship.
Right. No,
You know?
you absolutely. That's why I said immaculate.
Immaculate.
That is the top percentile. Like,
So how much does immaculate penmanship pay these days, guys?
I mean,
I don't know.
Exactly. Enough for you to have that shit on fucking cardboard on the side of the fucking road, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I mean, it's just good to have.
some obscure job for it.
I don't think so.
What, right? Letters?
No.
Somewhere that
This is 1963.
Oh shit!
write the letter.
Yeah, I don't even pay for that shit.
Translate that penmanship to an iPad. Useless, man. Useless. He gonna be homeless forever.
Oh shit.
Give me the card, man.
So be homeless forever.
Man, yeah, I'm just
It's penmanship.
saying this shit is getting mad. Alright, so check this out. So there's a young lady, right, back in 2019 named Kaya Road. She was a 6-year-old girl in Florida. And she was in school. And I guess she got smart with the teacher and do something like some shit like that. She assaulted the teacher somehow. Like she do something at her, she smacked her off, some shit. She ain't like go on her. She's 6. You know what I mean? So long story short, the school called the cops. Cops came, threw her in handcuffs, threw her in the back of the wheel. And they booked her. Fingerprint, everything. So at the time, according to Florida state law, there was no age limit to arresting the kid. Like you can just arrest the motherfucker and charge the motherfucker at any age, literally, right? So now since then, because of this little girl, they now have the Kaya Road law, which says that in Florida you can't arrest a child under 12 other than for a felony, like a violent crime felony, etc. Obviously, if they murder motherfuckers, they're doing that. But for some shit like that, you can't handcuff them, charge them, all that shit. So my question to y'all is 6 years old too young to throw a motherfucker in handcuffs for some, for get smarter teacher and or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
It depends.
Change the law.
You got
Depends on what? In that situation, depends on what?
On that situation,
Yeah, that
or you
situation.
just like a 6-year-old period.
In that situation, because I know 6-year-olds that you know too. Or that were 6-year-olds. Them niggas get locked the fuck up.
But I'm saying,
I know niggas.
but what I was ready to say, in some cases, maybe if a motherfucker scared those 6-year-olds that we know, they wouldn't have did the things they did later on in life. If a motherfucker just happened to, not saying that get arrested and charged and all that, but sometimes putting a cuffs on
But would that scare the 6-year-olds that we knew?
yeah, it probably would. You never know. That's what I'm saying. You never know. Because if it never happened to them, and then when they do something that happened, it's too late.
Because we knew 6-year-olds that caught bodies.
But what I'm saying, yeah, I know a lot. Yeah, I know 6-year-olds that caught bodies on everything. But what I'm saying is, before they caught that body, maybe, not saying I know, not saying it's for sure, but putting them cuffs on him and acting like
Might have scared him straight.
might have scared him straight. He still was 6.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So-
There's still some things
So
that.
going back to a non-violent,
But that's what that's the point I'm making.
So are you
Sometimes
too young or
it
not?
still scare you. Not necessarily lock her up and take her to the precinct.
So
That's out of line.
So your answer
That's
is
out of line,
so
period.
your answer is no, they're not. 6-year-olds not too young to put in cuffs and put in the back of the car.
Nah, cause some little kids need that at
Okay.
6.
What y'all think? Okay.
I guess depending on the crime.
Because listen,
Non-violent.
hold. Let me just elaborate a little bit. Like some of the 6 years old that we knew, like sometimes you could have did that, hey man. I don't, you know what I'm saying? Like the houses they raised up in, it takes some from the outside to discipline you sometimes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And that can shake you up. Cause motherfuckers already in our community already got the notification that police are scared.
It's a 6-year-old, and like I'm not sure how much.
But then so to your point, so then should you differentiate? So listen. So check this out. So should you differentiate between 6-year-old Gabby and 6-year-old motherfuckers that we knew? Because that's two completely separate.
Nah, but the 6-year-olds that I knew growing up wasn't raised like that.
Right, but the law, if it's gonna be law, it's gonna be law.
Yeah.
They ain't gonna say, oh, we can't do this to her, but we can just. Do you understand what I'm saying? So
Nah,
my
but what
question
I'm
is,
saying
should it be okay or is it not okay? Forget how you was raised, because we gotta draw a line. And we gotta say you can do this as youngs or you can't do this as youngs.
So I deface public property. 6-year-old.
If my daughter to face public property, and somebody called the cops on her, put the cuffs on her.
Okay.
Put the cuffs on her. Put the cuffs on her.
Well,
Scare the shit out
that's my
of her.
question is,
But does cuffs teach them how to does cuffs teach you responsibility?
what is it?
I don't think so.
That's
That's what I'm saying. No, because cuffs is not responsibility.
If you break the
That's
law,
coming
that
from
is
us
your
though. That's coming from the adult. A child
Okay.
really looks at a police officer, even our kids. Our kids still look at police officers as authority figures. No matter what they see on TV, no matter what we tell them, they still look at a cop as an authority figure.
Okay.
So it would, I'm not saying all 6-year-olds.
But again,
If my daughter did that, scare the shit out of her.
Let me say this.
Scare the shit out of her.
Let me see this. You said that it was an assault. Am I correct?
it was.
It was an assault.
It was.
And this assault contained actual throwing something and hitting the lady
Yeah,
or
she
something.
either threw a crayon or something at her and hit her, or she
Okay.
like smacked my arm or some shit like that.
Cool. So some people can interpret that as we may need to handcuff her.
Okay.
6 years old, yo, she flipping out. She smacking people, throwing stuff. I ain't saying it's right or wrong, but what I'm saying is, with those two things you just said right there, they were like, oh, we may need to detain her.
So
No, I ain't, like I said, right or
So
wrong.
in your opinion, hold on, Phil. So in your opinion, 6 is not too young to arrest a child for a non-felony crime.
Well, that didn't sound like it was a non-felony.
I'm telling you, it was a non-felony.
Yeah, that's this.
Well, all right.
It's like an
Let
assault.
me, right, that's what I'm saying. All right, cool. If they just said it's just assault too because it came from a minor and it wasn't nothing, that's fine.
But why does the name matter?
I didn't
Because-
say name
No,
matter.
you just did.
What I
You
thought-
didn't say it, but you just did, because what you said was, well, we're looking at an assault, and you were leaning towards handcuffing. But then we said, you was like, because I don't know, that's not a felony. I said, well, it's not a felony. Then you said, oh well, you start pumping your brakes a little bit. So does the name of the charge matter? Assault one, assault two.
let me finish what I was going to say.
Yes, sir.
If they wanted to qualify what she did as simple assault, that's what they qualify it as.
Okay.
But I know just from on the paper, just what I'm saying from on the paper, what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
She was smacking hands away and threw something. That could be just assault.
Okay.
If you want to choose to adjudicate it that way.
Okay.
So, in the midst of all that, if they was adjudicating it that way, and say that's assault, they could have. I ain't said it was right.
Do you think?
I just said it wasn't right.
Do you think a 6-year-old is too young to put in handcuffs for a non-felony crime? Because you're still in national prison.
It depends. That's my answer. It depends. It can go either way.
I mean, I always look at the handcuffs as a way to subdue, right?
Yes.
Somebody that
Control. Yeah.
that you can't control.
Yes. That's the point I was more shooting at.
So we are talking about a 6-year-old.
6-year-old.
So let's qualify. I mean, just physically, a 6-year-old.
You don't need to cuff this.
I'm not sure I need to cuff a 6-year-old. You know what I mean? Now, if I'm assuming that the call comes over to the walkie-talkie.
Okay.
Hold on, let me just interject. Let me just interject right there. I'm gonna let you fair, but I'm gonna that's fair. So you asking this cop to just hold the 6-year-old the whole time. While you stacking up, I'm just holding.
Nah, but she wasn't.
But
she wasn't.
I'm just saying.
But it was over. They just called the cops. It was already over.
Yeah, it wasn't like she wasn't out of control.
And I guess that's where I'm.
But I was going off with not just saying off with the incident that we're talking about. What he was saying by she's 6. She doesn't weigh that much. So y'all were alluding to the cop just subdue her. Okay, now just say it's a 6-year-old who doesn't want to be held by a cop and all that. Now what do?
Then you handcuff him. Okay. My question is, it depends on the situation because, okay, if the call comes over to the walkie-talkie, we got a 6-year-old who's wielding a knife, yada. That's different. Now, I know we've been in a situation where we've been told to get on the ground and get on your knees. I wasn't handcuffed. I was subdued. I wasn't going nowhere. Now, had I been unruly, I'm pretty sure I would have gotten cuffed. The cuffs are more of a measure of control. Now, so every situation is different. Do I think that 6-year-olds need to be cuffed? Nah, I don't. Unless you're a threat to that officer assigned to handle the situation. That's what I think. Now, like you said, if you got a 6-year-old that obviously don't want to be cuffed and don't want to be controlled, then yeah, you got to be cuffed. But you can assess the situation when you arrive that okay, you get that 6-year-old and he's sitting on the curb and he ain't going nowhere. You got the situation handled. Maybe you're not throwing him on his knees or lay on his stomach, hands behind, all that. It's a 6-year-old at the end of the day. It is a 6-year-old.
And that's what I'm saying. Like,
everybody doesn't get thrown in cuffs. Even as adults. Even adults don't get thrown in cuffs every single time.
Right. And that's what I'm saying. It could be interpreted as you're already assaulting somebody and you throwing stuff. You know what I'm saying? You already seem like you don't want to be restrained. You feel what I'm saying?
It sounds like somebody.
Right.
Because I guess you have to assess the situation.
Right. Yeah, so that's absolutely.
Absolutely.
Now, I'm not advocating for running around locking down our preschools and kindergartens. I'm not advocating that. But if you just burn down motherfucking head from motherfucking west side, you know what I'm saying, and you sitting there with the lighter and you throw a firecracker in that motherfucker's like, yo,
why you do that, young man? That young man might got an M50.
where the fuck did you learn this at? I'm gonna put you with 3 motherfuckers a week.
Florida.
It had to be Florida.
Because in Delaware it's illegal. I just learned that.
It had to be Florida.
You gotta be, I believe this.
Okay.
Florida is a plan.
Pause in the show. Come here.
Huh?
Oh,
Yeah, we got the right person
come here, man.
for this topic.
This
It's real talk.
We good.
I'm gonna give my man get a shout out.
Much respect.
Listen, he's running for the vacant seat, man.
Ooh.
Listen, he's one of the 15 candidates. Come on, man. Come on, man.
He's endorsed
I
by
need
you.
Come on, man. Fire Nice endorsing. Come on, man.
City council not pick though, but if you want me to be in,
Let them know. Let them know. Trippy.
let the Wilmington City Council know
Trippy.
you want me to be in.
I need Salam.
Hey, homie. Hey, Trippy.
Much love.
Family.
Hey, Trippy. No doubt. I need
Much
some
love.
love, man. Fire Nice is on, man. Fire is on, man. City council, man. Fire.
I think
City
it
council.
comes down. I think it comes down to assessing
Going to
the
the city
situation.
council, man. There's my baby right there.
I agree.
There you go. What you doing, baby?
And for the most
I see
part,
what was there. We ready to bless my booth? Oh! Oh, man. Man, you just never know who's gonna fall through the
Never
fire.
know.
Like,
there he is.
yeah, we got the boy Jenno in the audience.
Much love to Jenno.
Tell him the best they ever do it in Delaware, man. Listen.
You never know who's gonna pop up.
What's up, big
On
dog?
the Fire Night Show.
You never know. Come to the car box.
You never know who's gonna show up.
First time there.
You never know.
Live studio audience now. You're
Know what I mean? You never know who's gonna show up in the live
You
studio
never know
audience.
who's gonna fall through, man. We gotta let this Tell them real quick what you got for them.
Lopez General, you have to follow me on all platforms there at LW_CT_ General, man. Projects is coming out. EQ Rock Nation artists, you know what I'm saying?
Rock Nation.
Coming first. Then we got Lines coming after that.
Diamond.
Work coming up. South by Southwest coming up March 3rd. We at March 3rd. EQ Rock Nation
Talk about
will be here. So
Talk
y'all
about
come out here and rub shoulders with the people. You know what I'm saying? It's more than available. We got a lot going on. February 20th, we're competing for $100 grand out of Brooklyn. You know
Let's
what I'm
go. Real talk, if you from Delaware, you should be doing big things.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Real talk, man.
Excuse no more.
Real talk. Check him out. He's speaking in the episode of Real Talk.
Oh, yeah.
Jenno, yes, he is. He's been loved around this spot, so you need to know it.
We're going to have you scheduled on here.
Yeah, real shit. Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah, man. Grab a seat, man. Get comfortable, man. Grab a seat, get comfortable. I need you to test that booth out, yo.
Yeah, I am. I see the youngins over there already working out. I'm going to go.
Big things are grind. Big things are
It's
grind.
multi-purpose here at Area 51, man. Multi-purpose at Area 51.
If you know, you know, man. It's a vibe.
If you don't, you broke.
If you don't, you won't, man. That part.
No, don't you ready to go, baby? You ready?
Yeah, I'm always ready. I'm going to
Let's go, man. Let's get in the car, man. We out, man. Let's go.
Alright, so there you go, right?
We out.
So I think yesterday or the day before marked 4 years since the Parkland shooting. Florida again. I always Florida.
Florida, man.
Florida's another planet.
Florida's like Mars. I'm telling you, man. Florida niggas, man.
Parkland shooting, rest in peace to
Florida, man.
to everybody who passed down in Parkland and you know, prayers to their families and all that. So it's been 4 years and we still talking about gun control, right? The family's still talking about, yo, ain't nothing changed, you need gun control, boom, boom, boom. So is it ever gonna happen?
No.
Oh,
Absolutely not.
oh. I don't know about that.
Okay.
I don't know about per se gun control,
Okay.
but today was a step towards that.
Okay.
Last nigga,
Speak on it. Speak on it.
Speak on it.
I was gonna speak on it.
they just what's the manufacturers of the
Remington. AR.
They admitted that.
They settled.
Yeah, they admitted that the gun should never have been made.
So they settled.
They settled for $73 million.
You know how much money they
Whoa! I know how much money they worth.
Okay.
But
I'm sorry, say that
you
again.
won't see that gun. You won't see that gun anymore.
Yeah,
Which
they
gun?
got what? Hold on.
You know how many more guns they got?
They admit
That's what I
So you're
said.
right.
Let's go.
So I don't want to take away.
Hey,
I don't want to take away
I
from what
said
you're
that
saying.
gun. I said that gun. That's what I said. Not
I don't want to
per
take
se.
away from what you're
The
saying.
gun control.
But my argument to that is R. Kelly settled, and he was still an animal out there. And I don't mean.
okay,
Hold on.
What happened to him?
I don't mean he's new. R. Kelly wasn't as big as Remington. R. Kelly wasn't as big as Smith and Wesson.
The right people.
You understand what I'm saying?
The
R.
right people.
Kelly wasn't as big as these niggas. And the big time Republicans, wasn't backing R. Kelly. So I get you.
That's what I said.
It's a step in the right
That's why I
direction.
said no.
They always give us little
But
steps.
they ain't about shit.
They always give us little steps.
They ain't about shit.
Well, we can say, oh, it's a step in the right direction, but not when
gun
I
control.
But that's not.
When it comes to gun control,
And the piggyback off
Man.
shit.
America.
That ruffled feathers.
They just so much niggas now.
Because like you said, Park and Shoot was 4 years ago. Sandy Hook was whatever. They was fighting. Columbine was whatever. And how many ever shootings was in between them? They've been fighting for gun control and all that shit.
not gonna happen.
So, you know what I mean?
Not gonna happen. It's certain things, man.
Run
That
that
them keep.
But one thing I do know, if you keep giving out 73 million, you gonna rise up.
But was that 73 mil because it was white advocates?
But what I'm saying is,
White people wanted Remington out of it.
but honey, what I'm saying is, if you keep giving it up, this is just the first 73 million. If another school shooting happened with one of y'all guns and all these activists coming in, and you keep having to pay all these fucking.
That sounds like we need to start a civil lawsuit for street violence.
Yo, that's what I.
And that's black violence.
Yo,
A whole
when I was
civil
looking at that shit, I was like, yo, that's crazy.
Can we do that?
Because that gun,
encyclopedia.
that gun that they're banning now, that the whole company is banning and saying it's their fault they made and that they're paying 73 million for.
Great point.
That's crazy. Black youths that were killed from that gun that could get the same.
Great point.
You got the same.
We got the right people advocating for us.
Great point.
That's what I'm saying.
We're not the right victims. We're not the right victims.
And
We're
I
not
know
the
it's
right
not
victims.
I
They
just
can
saw
get
to
paid.
become
They
reporters
can get
against
paid.
violence today.
Every family from a person killed from that gun.
What?
They get paid.
Let me say this to y'all. Check this out.
We can
Every
suck up
family.
that. Yo, we can suck up that 73.
Check this out.
Every family.
Once upon a time, right, in Cali, there was the Black Panthers. I remember that, right?
Good.
Yeah.
So when the Black Panthers was doing anything, right, they was carrying around rifles, assault rifles, and it was all gravy, right? You know what you can't do now in Cali?
Open carry.
You can't open carry in Cali. Why do you think that is?
Because they ran up in the capital.
America love guns. They just don't want niggas out.
Who ran the Cali?
The black Panthers ran up in the capital.
So hear me out. Hear me out. If every black person in America, when they got a gun tomorrow, they gonna make some motherfucking gun laws. They don't want us having a gun. They don't want.
You better be.
Huh?
They already have.
They gonna make
How the gun laws we talking about?
They gonna make title.
There you go. They already have gun laws. Now, me always thought about the gun law like this. They would say every American, once you get to a certain age, should be able to carry a firearm.
See that?
Unless you've been a felon. Now, mind you, I'm still an American. I could have broken into someone's car. Oh no, you can't carry a gun. So why I can't fucking carry a gun? So these type of things, there are gun laws already. They trying to keep them out of people's hands. They have a propensity. Now, I ain't saying they have very many.
I feel what you're
I ain't
saying.
saying they have very
But
many.
to me, that's apples and oranges. That's apples and oranges to me.
Okay,
I see what you're saying.
Yeah, I ain't saying they don't
But
have
guess
it.
what? Even you can go to a gun show and get a gun.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
we can all go to a gun show and get a gun right now.
I do not advocate guns, gun violence.
The good guns. You feel me?
not wrong.
If 100
All 100 of
niggas
us ain't legal.
Trump to a gun show,
And the gun show be in.
Nah.
what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen?
They're gonna
100 niggas.
change the law the next day.
I can't leave with the gun.
You can go to VA and go to a gun.
Bro, you ain't got show ID or nothing, nigga.
Felony, you can go to VA and go get
You put out your money, you
If
get the
I
gun.
have enough money, put it like that.
Nigga, go with you, you gonna have enough money, nigga. We all get the guns.
That's
But my point is, if we go back,
high alerts, they gonna put the police on high
You're
alert.
changing the law. That's his point.
On the way out, you know, you still gotta make it.
and that's my point. And that's my point.
Take all their guns back.
Check it
Take
out.
all their guns back.
Soon as we cross the line.
Check it out. If we grab,
School in VA.
if we go grab the whole east, west, north, south, if we go grab all, but we take busloads of niggas down the way to a gun show. Guess what we ain't gonna do? We know I bet we all them for guns. They gonna change laws right on the spot. There's
No,
gonna be
you already take that. But at the same time, though, it's all perception, though. We could all 100 with khakis and fucking shoes on. You wouldn't try this like that. You feel what I'm saying?
man.
if enough
It
of
gotta be
us.
strategic.
Yeah, we going there with tails and hoodies and like this, yeah, they gonna feel some.
But that's
you going there with a little suit on,
But that's my point. That's my point. My point is, the point is, if y'all want gun laws, get a whole bunch of black motherfuckers to buy guns. They gonna change. They're not gonna change shit.
I agree.
It's the reason they changed that shit. Cowards. The Black Panthers was running roughshod these niggas. The Black Panthers was not scared of these niggas. They had hammers on.
Y'all want niggas down.
Listen, I'm trying to tell you. Listen to what I'm telling you. Shout out to Karen Hunter.
Military.
Sirius XM, channel 126, Urban View. She said all the time, yo, want gun laws? Send a bunch of niggas to get guns. I'm telling you, they don't want
The gun,
There's gun laws, but every law is not intended to benefit you.
Us.
Yeah, it's not intended
Right.
to benefit you.
They never are.
You know what I mean? When those laws are written, they're not written with you in mind.
Right, right.
And if you start to
right.
benefit from those laws, then watch how abruptly those laws change.
I can't say. I say it's by state. Because if I'm in Texas, I can buy everything them white boys buy.
Now, but that's a different context, though. That's a different context. You're not a threat. You buying a gun by yourself. That's why. But that's why I said it's not a
in Texas with them shit.
No, and they go out one
There's
time.
100 niggas in Atlanta.
100 niggas in
It
Atlanta
depends
go out
on
one
what
time.
state. That's what I said. But you know where they depends on what state.
If you go to a gun show, if you go to a gun show,
100 deep.
let's say it's 500 people in the gun show. Less than 20% of them are black. Or, matter of fact, I'm not even gonna say
We
black.
don't buy
Less
our
than
guns from
20% of them are minority.
We don't buy our guns from gun shows.
My point is, if I'm telling you what I know, bro, I'm telling you, yeah, we can do it. You can go. I can go tomorrow. If we all go at the same time, I'm telling you, shit gonna change,
Even
bro.
if we in suits.
I'm telling you. I'm telling
You gotta
you.
look away, man. I'm telling you.
Straight up.
The more organized you look, it's gonna feel away. We go out there and tell the hoodies and shit on.
But should it matter?
Either way.
Yeah.
But should it matter?
It shouldn't matter, but it does.
But it shouldn't.
It's all
Because if a white boy, I'm walking there with my
Should matter.
If I'm a redneck, no, it shouldn't matter.
If I'm a redneck with my flag and my drills,
my flag, my Dukes of Hazzard flag,
My
they gonna
biker
ask
jacket.
me shit.
my biker jacket on.
They ain't gonna say shit to me.
Even though I don't agree with the law, there is a law in the books that say if you're a felon, you can't have a gun.
Bro,
Hold on.
that's false in
Because
Virginia.
they
In Virginia, if it is a gun show,
places, bro.
anybody could buy the gun.
Not just for that's
They're not
a lot of
allowed.
places.
Virginia only one out.
I'm telling you, I went to a
In
gun show,
Virginia,
dog.
you can buy
At
a
a
gun
gun show, you
show.
pull out money, you're buying a
Now,
gun,
when
you're
you
leaving
leave
a gun.
Virginia,
I'm telling you.
Don't drop it down.
I'm telling you. You pull out the gun, you pull out money,
You know, their guns back.
give them money, you get the gun. They don't ask for your license, they don't ask for shit. And that's what they're trying to change. That's what they're trying to change, bro. They're trying to make motherfuckers at least give me some ID. Let me do it back. They don't do none of that. They won't even know nobody's a felon. They have no idea.
And gun shows, they don't.
Here's the thing. At gun shows, they're actually selling these guns illegal.
but they white people so that it don't matter.
These guns are
It
illegal
don't matter
because
the law don't apply to them.
the,
They white.
me being a felon, I can't buy a gun.
At a gun show.
Right, I can't buy it. They can't sell me a
gun either for me being a
Let's
felon.
put the
You mean
cap.
they're not supposed to?
You cannot legally purchase a gun through the
And
legal
they,
channel.
and
That's what
they,
you're supposed to
yeah,
say.
yeah,
That's what it's selling to.
yeah.
You can't buy it. The business can sell it. You can't
You
buy
cannot
it.
legally purchase a gun.
Right.
That's all for us. You can't buy it. You know
They can
that's
sell
what
it.
they
But
buy.
what I'm saying is,
So
they know if I tell them I'm a felon, which they're supposed to do the proper background checks, they're also not supposed to sell me a gun. That's what I'm saying.
Not in Virginia.
if it was illegal,
Nah, it's like, nah, nigga, you just put it out there.
that's what
I know what he is.
that's not true. That's
When
what
he running down, I'm taking all the guns.
that's what they're fighting for. That is what that is the gun law they're asking for. When I say that, I mean the white people, the Department of Shooting parents are asking motherfucking Congress and all these motherfuckers, yo, at least let these motherfuckers show ID. They not recording that shit. You know
Where
why?
you think the
Because it's not
16-year-old with the AK that set the
illegal.
mall
It's
up
not
got it from?
illegal.
A gun show. This parents ain't giving you
You
that
got
gun.
the ghost guns and everything. You get it, you get
Yes.
Military number.
Ghost guns, it's over.
them niggas.
Oh, he got
learn
to do his point.
I said, breed guns.
So you gotta sell that
Yeah,
here.
it's way past.
Order that motherfucker on the internet and put it together.
What you mean, man?
That's all they do is
What
push
you
shit
mean,
together.
man? I ain't even seen no gun. I sold you the pieces that could possibly make a gun. Get in the car, man.
I'm from the
We got them down south. Them niggas got this Johnny gun, this white bro.
Everybody have money this time.
But here's the
And a lot of the Asians down there have like my cousin was getting naked.
here's the
You have some people. You know what I mean? Where they can go.
you said a lot of things to the south, right? You said they got a lot of guns, right? They got a lot of guns. Those crimes are mainly contained where, for the most part? When those crimes start to spill over,
We say those crimes. What crimes?
Well,
What crimes?
the violent crimes, the
You gotta be a
violent.
lot more specific.
I think the violent. We know what they call violent.
Well, school shooting is violent crime too. But
Now-
that's a different demographic than us.
That's when the outcry, because pardon the phrase, niggas get killed every day. Niggas die every day. It's not until that killing spills over the line to
white
a
people.
school
To
shooting
white people.
or a neighborhood, affluent neighborhood
White
shooting is
people.
when there's an outcry or an issue.
Black.
So they don't care about the guns in East Atlanta. They don't care about the guns in fucking Old Block. They don't care about the guns on Old Block. They don't care about the guns in Flatbush, Brooklyn. They don't care about the guns in Compton.
Nah.
They care about when those assault rifles and those pistols show up in those affluent neighborhoods and it starts to get violent and disrupt that particular piece. That's when there's an issue. When there's a suburban school shooting, because keep in mind, kids show up with guns in inner city schools all the time.
Yes, they do.
I can guarantee you there's at least a few guns in all three Christiana school district high schools right now.
But guess what? You're right. You're 100% right. But guess what? That right there, what you just said, shows how powerful these gun motherfuckers are. Because the only school shooters I've ever heard of in my life are white school shooters. And they still ain't no fucking gun rights. You understand what I'm saying? That tell you right there how powerful these motherfuckers are.
Sean ain't never sat out and blacked out and killed a bunch of people, man. Just I don't know. I just those things happen when you cross those suburban lines and you're in those more affluent schools, quote unquote. And it can even be a public school.
You really want to know what? You really want to know what that is, man? That's one.
Let a school shooting happen in Stanford, because we ain't really know longer.
Let me put it like this.
When white people get bullied, they don't have. They be like by the lonesome. We don't.
Yo,
If a black person getting bullied by black niggas, we can start hanging with white dudes.
if you think about it like this, you think about
We're not
America.
loners. We got like people will go
You
see.
think about America. You think about
Be a
run
loner.
America.
Do y'all remember the black kids shooting the school up last year?
Yeah.
Where?
You know what I'm saying?
I forgot where it was. It was like November, October. Where the fuck that happened at?
Do the
I don't remember that shit. I remember
Texas.
Do the knowledge on that.
Hey, yo.
Was it an urban shoot or suburban?
But that's the one where the coach Hubby, right? That's the one where the coach Hubby. That's the one where the coach Hubby.
Leagues 4 and shit.
Nah.
In Texas.
I mean, God.
Nobody died. He shot 4 people there.
Yeah.
I think that's something with the coach. The coach sitting in the hall. After he dunked on a couple niggas. Like, man.
Because
And it gave him a big hug.
Raheem or
Nice man. Therefore, don't cut the 6-year-old.
Raheem or Jack? Who did?
They was bullying. You might be bullying me, right? They was
A
bullying you.
serial
That's what he said.
shooter, they hugged him and stuff.
That's what he
A
said.
6-year-old, give him a hug.
Coach.
Yo, City, man.
People say that.
Hey, yo. Let me say
That
this.
shit on the scale, man. I'm just saying.
Let me say this, y'all.
Go ahead, say that shit.
Respect.
When it comes
Respect.
to guns and gun laws and stuff like that, that is a purely the other man type of bastion. That's one of the biggest things. I know you won't take my gun away, even though we see how all the gun violence is so detrimental and so exponentially frightening and alarming to the people who are victims of gun violence. They be like, I don't give a fuck. When you look at it, that is one of the main things that the other man will stand on. Because that's when we say, oh no, because you're taking away my freedom. And everybody talk about rights and freedom, all that kind of shit. That is one of the main things. A gun, a flag, pretty much about it.
Free speech.
And free speech. You know what I'm saying? They will die on those hills. They will die on
Definitely gonna die.
They will die on those hills.
You know, that gun thing is serious.
Because they feel like, no.
Those ain't meant for us.
It's not. It's definitely not.
Exactly.
Them niggas looking like, man, what the fuck y'all need guns for? Y'all don't hunt. All the fuck y'all using them is to kill each other.
Which is fine with them, which is why you're not gonna see no real reform.
That's fucking a lot of their money up because that goes to the other side too. All the violence that we create with their guns, motherfuckers is like, oh, when it do spill over to the good niggas.
Which is few and far between.
Yeah.
It's few and far between.
But they like, why the fuck y'all got guns anyway? We don't hunt.
Do a coordinated citywide 100 nigga march to buy guns.
How about
Do a coordinated on April 5th in every city, everybody meet here, and we're gonna all collectively buy guns.
they're gonna show all the gunshots then.
Bro,
Collect at the same time.
bro.
Where we going to do this at?
Yeah, he right.
Collect.
I'm saying no. A nationwide April 5th, everybody go to the gun shop at 12 noon to buy a gun.
That should be like Black Mark.
Man,
That should
I'm
be
gonna
Every gun shop in America will say on April 5th it is a national holiday. We are in service day.
Walmart ain't
Gun
closed.
stores getting service.
We get it right.
April 5th, noon, every black person show up to buy a gun.
Shit.
Coordinated effort.
Every black nigga I know buy a gun at Walmart get shot.
You might. If that happens, but listen, it gets my attention though. I bet you by April 1st it'll be some kind of reform. By April 1st, if we say April 5th, every African American show up at a gun shop in your state and buy a gun. Matter of fact, everybody show up at Walmarts.
No.
Everybody go to Walmarts at 12 noon and buy guns. Flood the stores. By April 1st, it'll be some kind of reform.
Listen, Walmart only good for bullets.
Yeah, I would not.
Whatever. But I'm saying by April 1st, if we say April 5th, by April 1st, it'll be rapid spread change.
Walmart, they gonna kill you. Nobody ever, no person of color ever makes it out of Walmart with a gun.
Let's go.
They kill you in the parking lot, nigga.
Let's go, fellas.
And you just purchased this gun. And you walking out with it, nigga.
Yo, you remember Reedy Jackson?
Centipede!
No, it's so funny you said that, right? Jackson, Reedy Jackson. She had a song called Centipede. She had a video called Centipede. Hold on, first, hold on. I got a question for you. Remember the video? Everything she touched turned to centipede and shit? But check this out. Crush, here's my question.
You control yourself, man.
You ready first? Did she make any songs besides Centipede?
Yeah.
Name it.
I couldn't.
Okay.
I can't.
Can't name fresh?
No!
I think that's her
I
own
know
song.
she had a whole album. I couldn't tell you.
I think she had Centipede. She had Centipede 10 times on her album.
I just know she had a whole album. I couldn't tell you any of the songs except Centipede. She might have had 2, 3 motherfucking albums. Only song I know she ever made in my life or that I ever heard is Centipede. Centipede!
Did you watch that version just today?
Who's the is tonight?
It's tonight? Yeah, I thought it was outside. It's tonight.
Sure, discography.
I don't remember none of these songs.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, nah, really, Jack. I mean, you just cool just being a Jackson, so don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You had Centipede, fuck that. That's more than a lot of motherfuckers ain't had.
She
You had Centipede.
and she raised Janet Jackson kid.
Oh, yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
She raised Janet Jackson kid.
That's
No, hold on now.
not true though.
Let's skirt that. Let's skirt that.
That's not
man.
true. That's false.
Right,
Fake news.
that's false.
That's fake news.
That's fake news.
I've seen the Janet special. That's fake news.
Just it was on Janet special.
The Janet special. It came from Janet. She said, I don't even have no children.
She said it.
You know, I'm just a sucker for fiends.
What
That's what you said.
bet you had drugs in the trunk? And you did, even though you did have drugs in the trunk?
She was fucking with,
What the fuck that mean? Cause
the balls.
I never had kids.
Yeah, she
Okay,
said it's a song.
I think you can say that.
I'm just saying.
I don't know what
she
she did.
said
I'm
she was a
just
sucker
being
for
I think she got a kid now.
Yeah.
She ain't with these motherfuckers, but she said she was basically in so many words. She's like, I was a sucker for.
Where was Bobby at, Janet? Why you ain't saying about Bobby, yo?
Okay. You're a sucker for fiends.
He was one of them fiends.
That's fair. That's fair.
Maybe that might be.
That's fair.
She like fiends.
That's fair.
Like coke.
You're not gonna keep smoking crack around me. You're not gonna keep smoking coke, flipping dope, and I don't get about no way. Like it's okay. I understand. Man, nah, that's some bullshit. You took 2. You had to take 2. You know what I'm saying? 11 down. Why did you hang with me? Marry me? Allegedly.
I'm like, hey, don't pick it. Don't pick it.
Check this out.
You're free.
So you know how like you ever like
Don't pick.
like you cross the street or something and you like you see the car like oh shit I almost died or had a situation that happened like that right? You like you doing something.
I got hit by a car.
Hold on. Okay. How old were you?
Well,
Yeah. I don't remember. How old were you?
How old were you?
How old were you? Hit by a car?
Oh,
oh shit!
What 9 is? I mean,
Oh,
that's how I said it. 9 is okay. I got a problem with those.
yes, I remember the motherfucker had he was fucked up.
Oh,
The Carson Palmer injury,
I remember that
right?
shit. I remember that shit.
Yeah, the Carson Palmer injury.
But you was a kid, right? And I know a lot of kids that hit by a car. If you a grown up and you get hit by a car,
I was grown, nigga.
I'm like, sympathy. And got hit by a car, and that's the car came up on the curb that you was walking. I can't see. I remember that shit. I remember that bullshit. That might be why I remember that bullshit. That's why I remember that bullshit. That's why I remember that bullshit. You was
I was on the IR for 6 months.
All right,
Hey, you got hit by cars, man. I know a couple of dogs.
How you don't get by a
You know
car?
a couple of dogs got hit by a car?
Adults.
You grown
He
ass
said
person.
adults, bro. All right, people.
How big is your
Wow.
road?
Motherfucker
Trying
tried
to cross 40 or something.
Yeah.
Had to, bro. My Walmart. Niggas die in front of Walmart all the time, man.
What year is this?
Man, this
Few years. It's
2022.
How? No, fuck
Yeah,
yeah, nigga.
Well, I'm gonna tell a story for the people. I'm gonna tell a story for the people. Coach, we out in the neighborhood. We out
What
in
neighborhood? What year? I need you to go.
I'm gonna try. That shit is 2000. Yes, I'm out with the man. Names and faces. Yeah, names and faces. You know what I mean?
Remain to protect yourself.
So we under the steps. We under the steps.
Are you talking about the bus?
Nah, we under the steps. No, that wasn't me. No, I ain't that clumsy. I ain't that clumsy, kid. No. We under the steps shooting dice. You know what I'm saying? There's a couple of eyes on the ground, you know what I mean? So, two unfamiliar cats walk by. You know what I mean? Nobody know them. It's a couple of cats, so they walk by. So they walks out of the left, so I follows them. You know what I mean? I follows them. Boom, I get to the corner. I don't see nobody. So I'm just standing on the corner. You know what I mean? Got a joint, you know what I mean? Just standing on the corner. So boom, I see a car coming. So as I'm standing on the corner, the car rev up, starts speeding. Boom. You know what I mean? Started going. So I try to get out of the way, it's trying to hit me. So I try to get out of the way. The motherfucker hit me.
So that's different. But I assume when you in the context of you got hit by a car, that's a motherfucker carelessly.
That's an attempted assassination.
Yeah, that's different. Motherfucker trying to kill you.
Yeah, they trying to get you out of here. That's different.
We talking about haphazardly just walking through the street and shit. You know what I mean?
Motherfucker trying to get you out of here.
Yeah, you know what I mean? That's being hit by a car. Oh, yo, that's getting hit by a car too.
That's an assassination attempt.
I got hit by a car every time.
No, you got targeted by a car. You didn't.
If you were an
That
adult,
motherfucker came up on a curb on you. What you mean?
if you're an adult and you cross the street and get hit by a fucking car, you're
I got hit by a
asshole.
car when I was a little kid too.
Oh shit, you.
When I was 8.
Okay.
I'm
Shame don't count. That's what
What
you
if the driver drove?
I
That's a
got
nice scenario.
If the driver drove,
The driver drove.
you didn't see the car coming?
What if they didn't slow down? You see the car
Why
coming
would
back
they
the
slow
right
down?
away.
Why would they slow down?
It's
It's a stop sign.
Or they got red light. Or they got red light. And they got red light.
You're an adult. If you're an adult,
Yeah,
you should be aware enough, nigga.
What else?
Listen,
I'm a young nigga. I'm a pinky kick in my hand. I'm a hug in the other. I'm just.
Right away don't mean shit. That car bigger than me. Well, if you're an adult and get hit by a car, you're an asshole. I said it.
I'm gonna
You
say,
didn't get hit by a car.
They try to stop you.
When I was a young boy, you crossing 4th Street.
Elbows, they
Oh, that's a rough spot too.
Yeah, the car. You know
That's
you
a
can't see the
spot.
cars. You
Over
can't
the
see the
hill.
cars coming over the hill.
Ooh.
Going down 4th Street. I'm in the middle of the block. 8 years old, trying to run across the street.
Yeah, it is.
Wham! Motherfucker hit the street. Nigga with the crashing.
Oh,
I hit my diabetes.
That shit happened in the street.
I was on Connell Street, some motherfucker
You
way.
was wondering why a car jumped the curb.
Some shit.
they fucked you up.
Yeah.
So listen, so
And I got a people.
yeah, that's fine, man. That's fine, man. We should have anticipation. That's fine, man. I know Nito. I know
I
Nito.
got hit by a car and got beat.
I know Nito.
I got beat for getting bit by a dog.
Nah,
Hey,
you started fucking with the dog, man.
nah, it's my neighbor dog.
You made him chase you.
Nope.
I ran every dog.
You just something.
He just bit me.
It never happened. I ran every dog.
One time into the hospital.
On the car.
I never got that either.
Nah, I just
And I ain't the first, bro.
So we all had near-death experience. We all had near-death experience. So
You died a lot.
Shit.
Damn.
Iceman. That's why you Iceman.
He can't die.
Have you,
Died a lot, but he
how
came
many
back.
of us have ever walked into a spider web?
Oh God. Listen.
Hold on. Do you realize how close you was to dying when you did that? I'm gonna tell you why.
Man, what?
If you walk into it, think about this. Spider webs are there for a reason, right? Why is the spider web there? To catch prey, right? Spider web is there to catch prey. And when a bug encounters spider web, it's a wrap, right? So you ever walk through spider web and it's like, damn, if I'm smaller, nigga, this is over. No, you never did that before.
That look on your face is everything. Yeah, that look right there, like what the fuck?
Think about it.
Yes.
Think about it.
Welcome to my
You're
world.
like, oh shit.
Welcome to my world.
What else we got?
Yes.
If you was like this,
Yup. That's it.
Juno, if you was like this, instead of like this, you did, nigga. That's a near death experience. You almost died.
You needed the bug.
Now, hold on.
You needed the bug.
Yo, that's what I said.
The bug. You
Yo, that's what I said.
Fire it up.
You almost
Yo.
died.
The
Oh,
bug.
here's the reality of that is, it's a funny comment, but the reality of that is, it depends on where you at when you run into a spider web.
You almost died.
Running into a spider web and moving to double brain, bad. If you run into a spider web in motherfucking Sydney, Australia, it's a little different.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
Right.
A little different.
Big.
I call Australia like it's big, nigga. I call
What are you talking
Australia. That nigga ain't never been over the game and seen a nigga with a spider bite. Them motherfuckers is bad, nigga. There you go. Motherfucker, like I said, it depends on where you run into spider. You got to know where spider ain't all that bad. That motherfucker ain't all that bad.
The next time you run into a spider web, just think of how close you was to dying, and you almost died. You almost died.
You run into that spider web.
If you
You
was a bug,
fucking
you almost
die,
died.
man.
That's near death experience, man. Yo, if you was this big, you was going. It was like the road for you, man.
You are.
Oh shit.
Whoa. Now, like I said, it depends on where you are. Because if you're in a place where there's poisonous,
You could have died, man. You could have died.
poisonous arachnids,
Could have died.
it's a different situation.
Real shit.
Gotta get that neurotoxin in your body, and yes,
Y'all guys,
you could be Shaq size.
y'all guys gotta appreciate life, man.
You could be Shaq size, run into the wrong spider web in the wrong place, and you'll be Shaq size 6 feet under.
Niggas don't appreciate life, man.
I'm just saying.
Nah, you guys gotta appreciate that shit.
And we don't want to smoke weed.
Y'all gotta appreciate
And
that
we
shit,
didn't
man.
want to
He
smoke
got
weed.
his bug. I can't wait till you hit the
I don't
bug.
know.
Y'all gotta
On the
appreciate
shelf.
that shit.
That's how you hit the bug. You gotta hit it on fire and nice, bro.
Y'all gotta appreciate some shit,
You
man.
need
Y'all
to,
almost
bro.
died, man. You didn't even know it.
I almost died, man. That spider almost died, making that spider web outside my damn house.
Let me see you do that. Let me see you do that shit in in South America. Running in one of them spiders.
I ain't never been to goddamn South America,
Why?
man.
Because you pussy. You ain't
Yeah,
go
he's
to
scared.
South
He's
America.
scared of spiders.
I ain't scared of
Be good with your but you comfy with your Newcastle spider.
Have you been out the country to South America? I've been to South America.
I'm not worried about them spider webs either.
You not worried about them spider?
I'm just trying to give y'all a little knowledge, man. Just be thankful. Okay. When you walk with spider web, it could have been this big and died, bro. Y'all niggas, man, listen, I died like 8 times, so I know, I appreciate it.
This is true.
Am I lying? I died like 8 times.
This is true.
5, maybe 5 times. I died about 5 times.
You died one time too many.
True.
Yeah. That's like not a joke. Like
I died a lot.
it's funny, but it's not funny. But it's funny. But it's not funny. But it is funny.
Wait, it is though? But it's not.
It's not hilarious when it happens.
How many lives I got?
I don't know, man. Like, chill.
45?
Yo, just chill. Chill, dog.
4, I got 4 left?
You might want to space them out.
Relax. Nigga, let's space them out. Space them out, yeah.
I know, bro. Relax, bro.
Right,
No.
space them out.
Anybody want to
No.
space them out?
No.
You bring them 5 up.
Wait,
That nigga like Tron on the dice. That nigga winning like that nigga like Tron with the dice in his hand. What's dice shit? Is that what time it is? That's what we going with?
Some sports.
That's it, man. That's it, man. That's where we going.
Yo, don't this feel like a DJ Khaled song?
No.
We the best. We the best. They don't want us to win. They don't want us to win, B.
That's how I'm making fire food right now.
Listen, man, you got Rock Nation representative in the building, man. Hey, man.
We the best.
Yes, man. I heard of that. I definitely heard of that. Oh, shit.
Shout out to Fonzarelli, aka Weezy Gucci Rash. Shut baby.
Intro.
Gucci Rash.
Nah, we need one. We definitely need one. We got one, but it can definitely be updated.
Fire's performance in the Super Bowl. What we looking at?
That was a good game.
Yeah, for me or you is in the general.
I'm throwing it out there.
That was a good game. That was
It
a
got
good
to me. It got to be 8-8, man.
True.
Gotta be Aaron Donald, man. Not just for the last two plays, but just a sense of the moment and capturing the moment in the entire second half, though. Because, you know, Odell goes out, and it's obvious these motherfuckers. I think they went like 4 straight 3 and outs.
I thought it was over after that.
It was like 4 straight 3 and outs. That game could have very well would have been, you know, lost in a few of them possessions, man. But that defense stepped up, man, spearheaded by that guy. You know what I mean? They kept that game within reach, and that can't, you know, go without notice, man. That was big, man. Ice performance in the Super Bowl. I'm gonna go with Jalen, man. and honestly, it's a lot of it may not even necessarily been like his fault, but just the worst things happen to you at the worst possible time. Dog, you got torched that game, whether it be by hook or by crook. Like that was not like God. Like dog, if they would have lost that game, shit.
All his fault.
Yeah, man. Like you got your ass saved on that one.
Anybody ain't no catches unless when he's signed.
They showed it all place where he got beat.
That's the game.
That's the game. He
That's
got
the
beat.
game. If Joe Burrow has enough time, maybe another second. I mean, this nigga's laying on the ground. That's the clip. Him laying on the ground. He's on the ground.
Hey, excuse me, brother. I don't mean to intercept, but to piggyback on your point, how he didn't have that much motherfucking time to hit the wide open Jamar Chase on the falling down Jalen Ramsey. That bullshit ass motherfucking Cincinnati Bengals offense.
Oh my God.
Man, yo, Aaron Donald, Von Miller,
And
Stafford,
Stafford did
Floyd,
something to
me, you,
Stafford.
my daddy, everybody got a hit on Joe Burrow.
I hit that nigga.
That's what I'm saying. Like, we all got hit on the motherfucker. Like, yo, what the fuck just happened? Like, yo, it was motherfuckers out there like, am I supposed to block them? Yeah, he's on the best motherfucking best player in the last. I don't know how many years. You might want to block him.
Yeah, this is what happened on that last play. He said swing. That's the offensive lineman.
Shout out to Omar, E Square. Shout out to Malcolm Mustak. What up, little guys? Outrageous, man. Congratulations, Nick.
We buy a couple days, bro.
Yeah.
Yes,
Yeah,
sir.
we're looking for you. We're looking for you, man.
Hey,
Who you got?
I'm listen.
We're looking for you,
You
man.
talk to your cuz?
I heard
He's
something.
sad right now.
I heard
He's
something.
sad. He was out there.
Hey, yo,
Oh, he's
I
sad.
heard from him since he came
Hey,
back.
yo.
I ain't seen him online.
Norman, where you at?
Where
I ain't
you
heard
at,
from Storm.
Where you at?
Morning, Water.
Where you at, Storm?
Somebody check on Cincinnati Bengals brothers and sisters.
Joe Burrow had a good season.
Joe Burrow, man.
Y'all
Share
heard?
water, man. Check on them, man. We might gotta check on them.
I think my baby's still in Vegas right now.
My favorite performer is Aaron Donald. One play stick out in my mind. The play when he moved number 77, the offensive guard. He moved that. No, not even that one.
That shit was crazy.
He grabbed Joe Burrow. He moved that man like he was me.
He pushed the ball.
Aaron Donald is an animal. I mean, if you're old lineman, you don't want to move backwards. That's obviously. This man was like,
Definitely don't want to
he had a choice.
Yeah, help.
Listen, I listened to an interview from an offensive lineman and a defensive lineman one time. They said the best feeling in the world is moving a grown man when he don't want to be moved.
Yeah.
That number 77, nigga, bro. That grown man did not want to move, bro. Listen.
When you think, oh, just think about that.
I'm a grown ass man.
Exactly.
I'm a grown ass man, dog.
Just think about that shit. You're like, you standing there.
Hold on. Say that again. Say that again. That's real shit.
That's
a heavy statement. That's like a boss over here. Yo, let me get that seat. That's a heavy statement. That's like a nigga coming here right now. Bro, let me get that seat, bro. And you say, nah, that nigga just shoved. He gonna push you on the seat. Yeah, let me get that seat. He's picking you up like that seat. Oh, right. Now here you can do something about
another grown man who don't want to be moved. That's strong, bro.
Bro, these were some of the biggest
motherfuckers in the world.
God,
I'm trained.
Number 77, bro.
I'm trained not to be moved. I'm trained not to be moved.
That nigga was helpless.
I can go around you and I can fucking move you.
That nigga went through
That's
that
sad,
man, bro.
man. That's
He
sad.
pushed that man into the quarterback.
That's sad. Like you said, when a grown man does not want to be moved,
The legs be funny.
they get paid not to motherfucking be moved. What are you talking about? She get paid big motherfucking bucks not to motherfucking be moved.
How about that?
Heard Dawson. All right, cool. I ain't get that number.
You ever see a man being moved? They don't want to be moved
That's
with his
grown,
legs.
bro. That's grown man shit.
You ever see a man legs when he being moved? They don't want to be moved. It's like the baby calf legs.
That's grown man
It's
shit.
like baby calf legs.
That's reverse
That's
body.
my fire performance.
Yeah,
Hold on, before I say that, let me say this. Nothing against Cooper Kupp. I love him. He had a great game. Aaron Donald, in my opinion, should have got him. That's my thing.
Oh, can I give a small shout out my fire performance? Just a small shout out because I thought this man was actually going to dominate the game before he tore his ACL. Odell Beckham. I actually thought I was like, man, I can grant for him, but I mean, just before he tore his ACL.
I thought so too.
Oh, he went out.
That's my fire. That's my fire. I'm glad you got it right.
I'm gonna say this. When he went out, it was the equivalent of the broad that got hurt for Baylor in the championship game.
D.D. Richardson.
Shit went left after that. That was the equivalent of that. When he got hurt, it went left because they stalled like 4 or 5 straight drives. That shit was crazy. It was like
right out of half.
yeah.
And we got interception the next play.
Next possession.
I said, oh, this is one man.
Stafford is not like that. He's still Detroit Lions. Stafford.
Hold on.
2 picks in a
I'm
row.
glad you said that. One thing.
Oh, let's deal with one thing.
One pick.
Oh,
No, let me say this.
Before you go there,
I know you've seen it by now.
What's that?
That no look.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Up the middle, he was looking really good.
but listen, before we go there, because there's a lot of talk. Before we go there,
And it was on the money.
Before we go there, there's a lot of talk right now, based on recent events, that Aaron Donald is the best defensive player ever.
No.
Does anybody at this table agree with that or in this room?
Nope, I don't.
No, not right now. Not right now. Not right now.
I do.
Greatest defensive player ever?
Yeah, I do.
I don't.
Lawrence Taylor.
Not right now. Right now, I'm still going with LT.
Lawrence Taylor.
Right now, I'm still going with LT.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna say this. I don't even think he's past Reggie White. I don't think he's past Reggie White, to be honest with you.
I think he's on.
I think they're at the same level.
I think he's on par.
And I don't think Reggie is.
Right now in his career, I think he's on par with Reggie
On
White.
par, right?
On
I
par.
agree with that.
I think
On par, yeah. I think I'm on par. That's my higher.
That nigga got
LT and Reggie.
That nigga got 100 and some sacks at the interior lineman position.
Yes.
He's an interior lineman, not defensive end, not defensive tackle. He's an interior lineman. He's been in the league 8 years. Eight-time All-Pro every year. 3-time Defensive Player of the Year.
Real.
NFL MVP.
Real. But LT?
He's not an NFL MVP.
LT was different, man.
I'm an NFL MVP as a defensive player.
Mm-hmm.
That's different.
Yeah, that's different. But he got his other stats max.
You said match.
I was saying compete.
I'm a better MVP.
He's probably gonna go on coke if he don't like they.
And crack.
How many years? How many years you think he got out? Who? Aaron Donald.
I don't know. Apparently none. You say he don't retire. Apparently none.
If he don't retire, how many years?
I don't know. Does he say he don't retire? I don't know.
I think he got plenty of time.
I don't know. He could. He said he don't retire. So goddamn, that man don't even know he got anything left.
He got plenty left, in my opinion.
That man said if I win it, I might leave.
He got plenty left. Say 3 years.
Okay.
He could, in those 3 years, he could finish all time in sacks.
Good.
At a defensive tackle.
Or he could get hurt.
He's never been hurt.
LeBron had never been hurt at some point.
Yeah, it took 18 years to get him hurt.
I'm the NFL MVP, man.
He could get hurt.
I'm not just a defensive player. I'm the NFL MVP.
It's coming.
I love AD.
Okay,
But
I just want to ask
that
that.
was
It's the hot topic.
That was different times too. That was different time. Now it's all.
Well, actually, if that's the case, this era, because that era was more catered towards defense, right? If that's where you're going, saying
I'm just saying this era is more created towards numbers and passing.
So when a guy dominating like you say he is, that should be even more reason for him to be an anomaly to win it.
Nah, because when you got quarterbacks throwing for 6,000 and 50 TDs, and
We're talking about this guy.
Who did
That's
that?
hard. We're talking about this guy as the greatest defensive player of all time.
But we're talking about some of the quarterbacks who are considered
Put up
some of the
greatest
greatest
offensive numbers.
No. They're considered some of the greatest quarterbacks of all time. Brady, Rodgers, man, he's been playing with these guys. In a passing,
So it's more difficult for him to win.
NFL.
So it's more difficult for him to win, you're saying.
Yeah, it is. Imagine if he did what he was doing in the 80s, 90s when it was all about just football defense, not so much passing.
But it's ironic that nobody's won that as a defensive player since 1986.
That's what I'm, because in terms of passing,
Since 1986, though.
what's that?
Derek Thomas had a better season than that season and didn't win NFL Defensive Player of the Year in that season. We've had guys break the all-time sack record in a year and don't be the NFL MVP.
Well, I'm saying he's in the conversation. He's not there yet. He can absolutely be that year.
Wow.
JJ Watt has
Watt,
been 3-time Defensive Player of the Year. Has never been NFL MVP.
Yeah.
It's hard, man. It's hard.
Ray Lewis has
It's
never
hard to
been
be the
NFL
MVP.
MVP.
It's hard.
Very hard. In fact, you know what say that since then. It's only 2 guys that have ever done it.
What the league has turned into.
Right? I agree. But only 2 guys have done it, which makes it even that more special. It makes it even that more special. I'm just saying. Like I said, I respect your opinion. You think he is.
Because you had one on your thing and I don't.
Well, because when it comes to this kind of comparison, you split hairs. So when you split hairs, you gotta go to certain. Thinking that's a big ass hair to split, bro. If I got an NFL MVP, that's like if we both got hoes and I smashed Beyonce. That's a hell of a hair to split, right? That's a resume. It's certain shit on a resume that look better than others, right? When I got an NFL MVP as a defensive player, that's a hell of a trophy. I'm just saying, that's a major trophy. When 2 motherfuckers is great, you gotta go to little minute shit. You gotta go to minute. It's the minutiae about it all. But like I said, if you think he's the greatest player, I respect that. It's a discussion. That's what we do. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm definitely not saying you're wrong.
I'm saying
He was never second.
It's like the motherfuckers that say LeBron is the greatest. I don't say they
never
wrong.
second best to no one.
Second best to no one. He's clearly in second place.
Who?
Or no, to you he's in
About
first.
and his, since he's been in the NFL, he's been all pro. Along with a 3-time defensive player of the year.
And he probably got work for a couple. On some real type of job.
perhaps.
He
All pro
probably should
different
have
than-
had 5 or
than-
6.
He's our greatest.
all pro and
Our greatest player.
No.
and Pro Bowl different.
Come on.
Say it again.
It's LeBron.
LeBron, our greatest player.
Mike Ayers, my greatest still.
Nah.
Mike Ayers, my greatest
It's the
still.
minutia, man. When you come down to
But we
small-
gonna get to that too.
It's
That's
the small thing.
but let's finish with fine ice. My ice performer is whoever the fuck number 77 is the Bengals. That nigga need to be ashamed.
Let's get this motherfucker.
He need to be ashamed with something. I know Aaron Donald's special, man, but that man got a family, I think, bro. That nigga got a family. Like, how you tell your kids, like, that nigga was fucking you up? Like, what the fuck?
Nah, what you say
Daddy,
is
okay?
only. What you say is
Daddy, are you okay?
what you say is you
Daddy,
make
are you
Aaron
okay?
Donald be the greatest motherfucker. Man, look, Aaron Donald.
Shit, nobody can block.
I get it.
Like,
I get it.
that's what you said. Like, man, could nobody do that? He did that Aaron Donald.
I mean, I get it, but he didn't do it on the biggest stage in the world, bro.
You're right. But shit, he did the motherfuckers week before too.
Who's
Shit.
yours, bro? Who's yours?
What?
Fine ice. You already did yours?
But Ice was the old guard in the Bengals for a while. I want to give a little love to Odell Beckham. Just a little bit to Odell
You
Beckham.
showed out, my man.
I thought it was going to be a blowout when he was playing.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, damn, I'm out of motherfucking Dutchies. Let me run to the store.
Oh, good.
I put it on the radio. They said, oh, Odell Beckham, he makes a cut inside. Oh, it goes down. I said, what happened?
I knew you.
I'm listening to it on the radio. The joint, for the spizzle. I'm like, oh, what happened? Oh, shit.
No contact hits?
Yeah, that ain't no good.
I think I got
That's
sprained.
no bueno with me.
I think I sprained.
They said things MCL.
No. You don't
MCL or ACL? MCL?
The same one you heard before.
One
Remember
month
how
ago,
they
the
said
same
that?
knee.
The same knee hurt before he tore his same
He
joint.
fucked up, bro.
I'm like, damn, man, that's let me hear
I was
it.
back
Get
on
the
the
fuck
over.
back to
Is that on the over?
I was back on the over.
I was glad to overrate, man, because I just want to see a little bit of defense. I'm not a fan of the fucking
Right. Can they
running
repeat?
Super Bowl.
Huh?
Can they repeat?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
they can.
Stafford's a bum.
Will they?
No.
Stafford gonna be weak.
I don't think they.
Stafford gonna do a Jeff Goff next year.
Oh shit.
Yeah, he won. Jeff went and lost and was a
Must
bum.
win.
Stafford's a bum.
Brady.
Yeah.
2000.
I already would.
Can they repeat?
2003, 2004.
No.
They can't repeat.
Will they
I
repeat?
don't think
That was football.
I understand.
He's right there.
So
They can't.
you think they will?
They go on record.
Do you think they will?
I don't even think
Oh, no, they won last night.
Well, they got
I don't even think.
Von Miller's a free agent. Odell Beckham's a free
No,
agent.
That's it. We go
He
on
said no.
record.
He said no.
We go
All
on
right,
record.
that's what I'm saying. Like,
I
nah,
don't
I'm going
know.
right now. I'm saying,
You think they gonna repeat? You think they gonna repeat? You think they gonna repeat?
I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
That's harder to repeat or harder to do.
Yeah.
You mind? Cowboys gonna win it. As soon as you get rid of that. That nigga whack.
We got about to shut it.
The trade. The trade.
I
want to talk about that trade. I want to talk about that
I ain't asking no names. Deep trade.
There was some things that happened in
Deep
the
trade.
National Basketball
Sir?
Association.
Let's talk about the Iceman.
Listen, what baffles me is, what the baffles the Iceman is, why is it even a question who won the trade if Ben Simmons is so garbage? Why is it even a question who won the trade? Who won the trade if Ben Simmons is so garbage? If nobody, if he's chopped liver, if he's chopped liver in this league, nobody wants him. He can't do nothing. But it's a debate on who won the trade. Why is that?
I think you gotta go because I think it boils down to fit.
at the end of the day, they're saying you're looking at it on paper, and the Brooklyn Nets have 3 players that they will absolutely use in the rotation. And for all intents and purposes, the Sixers got 1. So on paper, if I got 3 players I'm gonna use in my rotation from the trade,
And for the record,
you got 1.
For the record, what are those 3?
Curry. And they already paid dividend. Hell, they
Definitely.
Curry and Drummond just broke a 10-game win streak without Kyrie and KD in the lineup.
Okay.
Paying big dividends.
What a good game.
Curry had
Not
some
a good game.
So these are
Where's
3 players. These are 3. I'm gonna explain to you exactly why they're
People
question.
hate
Because on
Philly
paper, when you have
Philly good
the
for trading
league
people.
values potential, and what screams potential more than anything, draft picks.
Nah, but
Let me finish.
Listen, what I'm saying.
I'm gonna let you drive the point home. What you said. Let me drive my point home. What's going on? On paper, you got 3 rotational players that you're going to use immediately, as opposed to 1 who, might I add, is going to be out for a week nursing a hamstring.
Folds every time in the clutch in the playoffs. Every
So
time.
on paper,
Philly's not.
on paper, it's not even a question. It's not on paper. It's not even a question. But when you dive into the minutiae of the trade,
I think Harden might be
when you dive
Harden
into the
snap.
minutiae of the trade, of course we got to pick a winner and a loser.
What if Harden averages at 50?
But there's degrees to losing.
Wouldn't be.
But what I'm saying is, what everyone says about Ben Simmons,
And what he
supposedly,
said, and what he means by everyone is niggas on this panel for months, since September, have because I have been to slaughter Ben Simmons and his trade value. And to be honest with you,
I think Ben gonna be hit threes in Brooklyn.
Ben gonna shoot about 3 threes this first game.
no, he
I think
listen,
that's
he's in
it.
the right spot. But what I'm saying is, with all this shit about Ben Simmons, you know what I'm saying? Why would people even think that Brooklyn won the trade? Because of Andre Drummond and Seth Curry?
Let's take Ben Simmons out of the equation.
Nah.
Let's take Ben out of the equation.
Let's explore what Iceman is talking about.
Okay. She going to
The funny thing I kept saying was, I was like, yo, the whole time this was going on, I was like, yo, man, the Sixers was waiting for us to get, a certain type of person. I don't value him as such, but somebody else values him. So then when the trade happens and they say, well, Ben Simmons is this, Ben Simmons is that, Ben Simmons is this. I'm like, this is the same shit I was saying. I was like, I ain't saying this shit. This is the shit that they say. So why the fuck would you trade him for these type of people? You feel what I'm saying? Proceed.
Like you just said, like Ben Simmons, everyone, well, I know everyone at this table besides me, was saying the blueprint out on him, the tape out on him.
Yeah.
Base this, base that. The tape, the
I
league.
definitely said
You
it.
know what to do with the league are, you know what I'm saying?
Well,
So who you think won the trade?
I just said, I thought, are we talking on paper or reality? Because at the end of the day, his value. So disprove what you saying. It wasn't just Ben Simmons. It was Ben Simmons, Seth Curry, Andre Drummond, and 2 draft picks. The value swapped
For James Harden. That's
for
what
the piece, the heavy piece was James Harden moving to Philly. What they had to give up, if you're talking about his value being the same, because, okay, in my opinion, he was trash. So that would have meant, if to support your theory, it would have just been Ben Simmons and James Harden, straight up, right? That would have supported you saying he wasn't trash.
Harden.
No, we're not just taking that nigga. We want that guy, and some of your future. So,
Because
he was a piece. He was a piece, a multiplayer piece to get for the Sixers to get James Harden. They gave up more to get James Harden. They gave up 2 rotational players to get James Harden.
Right, you see Harden splash.
Who do you think won the trade?
Brooklyn won the trade,
Yo,
but I don't think the Sixers.
Hold, time out. So you banking on those draft picks to be something? To say we won the trade?
No. What did I say when I started? I said the NBA values what potential, and where is the most potential at?
Draft picks.
Right. So with that being said, if we're talking on paper,
Man, the games ain't played on paper, man. What the hell are we talking about, man? What are you talking about? What the hell's going on, man? Hold on, how you feel about Ben Simmons? Listen, going along with Steph Curry and Andre Drummond and future draft picks who you gotta be betting on. You gotta be betting that they hit. If they don't hit, the deal was Ben Simmons, Steph Curry, and Andre Drummond. And are you cool with that?
Yeah, because I'm using all 3 of them right now, this very moment in a championship run. Needs. Let's talk about needs. Not wants. Needs.
Okay.
I feel a post need. What has the Brooklyn Nets been looking for the past 6 months? Post.
They got those players.
Nah. They have been looking for a post, a body, a big body. They're going to use Andre Drummond.
Drummond. When the last time
Hold on.
When the last time Andre Drummond had back-to-back good games?
Let me finish.
This is the funny problem. See, I'm like, he backs up. What the fuck are the Sixers worth? He was our backup.
Who else had a good game last night?
What the fuck is we
Who else had a good game
man?
Who else had a good game last night, Fresh?
Who ain't played last night? Who else ain't played last night? Kyrie. Who else ain't played last night?
Kevin Durant. So I got 2 players I can play. James Harden ain't even gonna see the floor until fucking March, probably.
Yeah, you gonna shot You got the green light over Bobby Brown, okay? You got the green light over Bobby Brown.
I'm using them, right? Immediately, right?
They got the green light over Bobby Brown.
When you gonna see James Harden?
The two dudes.
When you gonna see James Harden, right?
Got the green light over the bench players. Because our stars wasn't playing. Unlike anybody at this table, I'm a resident Sixers fan.
Babito?
I'm a resident Sixers fan. You say, do I like the trade? I say, hell yeah, I like the trade. Because what people don't, what I'm looking at it is, I'm like, think this here.
Right.
We had a very, very outside chance of winning the championship. Now,
Not according to you. According to you, for the last 6 months, y'all was better than Brooklyn. That's not how you talk, Fresh. Cut it out.
I'm talking like we was going to get on his ass this year. Not this year. I was talking
Hey
about
man, check the Fire Night episodes from December.
without a trade. Come on, man. Stop it. Without a trade, stop that, man.
Check the Fire Night.
Stop.
Check the Fire Night experience episodes.
Please, I got on
December.
Please, bro.
We are around these guys.
Right there, check out Real Talk.
For the last 2 years.
Last year, I thought,
Proceed. What's your point, bro?
man, what the fuck was I talking about?
Oh,
gosh, stepped in there. I don't remember what the fuck I was talking about. I don't.
Sixers, man, hard.
Oh, all right. Like you said, you disputed we had an outside chance of winning. Okay.
That's me fucking with you.
Okay, gotcha. No problem. But now we're trading away, like you said, Andre Drummond. He's a rotation player for them. He was our backup. Why the fuck are we worried about Andre Drummond?
Now, you traded Seth Curry away. You know, he was playing really good. You know what? We upgraded at his position. Am I right?
Right.
You did.
Benjamin Simmons.
Benjamin Button.
Didn't play at all.
Right.
Didn't play at all. So realistically, not on paper. Realistically, that's what the fuck they got.
What you mean? They got 3 players, right?
They got more than that, but the draft picks, everybody said they were all this stuff. Alright, cool.
Because they don't factor into right now.
Now, with this being my motherfucking team, I'll look up and say, I'm saying, now my team has just, like I said, my team has just as legitimate a shot as anybody to win the NBA championship. Now with James Harden, as opposed to having the team we had, I don't care what we gave up. Okay. I want to say something. For some reason, there's some people out here that keep saying, oh man, the bench and then all your depth. Man, stop motherfucking glorifying all these motherfucking bench players. They on the bench for a reason. Stop man, all your depth. Everybody worried about the 8th, 9th man. They worried about James Harden and Joel Embiid showing the fuck up. If everybody else don't show the fuck up, it don't fucking matter. Hold on. If Kevin Durant show the fuck up, Kyrie show the fuck up, Ben do his little thing, it don't matter. Like you say, Barry Brown, Bobby Brown, don't show the fuck up. And nobody ran his motherfucking loot to be something in the fucking game. They ran the stars. They ran the people who got the shit on their back. Oh, y'all lost that. Right. Everybody worried about shit Newton shooting back. Right. He shot down. What the fuck? If we counting on Shake Newton, man, we counting on Shake Newton. Like Shake, we really need that game tonight. We shouldn't have realistic hopes of winning the championship. Like Shake, come on, Shake. What? Stop it! Stop it! Stop it, man! Stop it, man! Andre Drummond came off our bench. He studied for them. Cool. Jelly B, I'll just thrash you like practice, and I'll fuck with you on Twitter. You're fire right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, that's real shit, man. That's real shit, man. You know what I'm saying? That's real motherfucker. These is motherfucking. Oh man, Steph Curry. Nah, Steph, you was in the trade, nigga. You was in the motherfucking trade, man. We need that, right? What? This is Steph motherfucking Curry. Not Steph Curry. This is Steph Curry. We need that, right? They got it fucked up. What? All that shit. Right, I love Joe Biden was here, but we got a better chance of winning. You can have that death. You can have that shit. I hope they pass the ball to Steph Curry when it's 1.1 on I would love other than KD or somebody. Now you shoot it, Zach. Proceed.
If he do, he's gonna be wide the fuck open. If he do, then he's gonna be wide open.
This shit is heavy, man. This shit is
fired it up. Yeah, brother. Fired it up.
Let's get it.
All right, check this out. So LeBron the other day passed Kareem Abdul-Jabbar
That's the goal.
as an
all-time leading scorer.
As an all-time leading scorer. And my question was, you just answered, does that make him a GOAT? You think he was already a GOAT before that?
I'm not gonna lie, man. I ain't never heard this song. I ain't never heard this song before last Tuesday, man. But like total playoff, this and that. Man, nigga, pass the man
saying. That's what I'm saying.
Don't forget he was in the league when
You just never said, Fresh.
I'm saying.
Pass a motherfucker in the regular season, blah blah blah. Right? The fact that you got all them points in the postseason says something too. So points is points. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying he's the GOAT because I don't think he's the GOAT.
Okay.
I think he's third best.
Nah,
Mike and Kobe.
So
that's just my opinion.
So what I'm saying is he scored the most points in the NBA period ever.
Yeah,
right. That's and I was saying that don't make you the GOAT.
Successful for a long time.
That's all I was saying.
That doesn't
because
really
he scored the most total points ever.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely. Top three. He said top three.
I'm not sure that equates to
Oh. What's that? Scoring?
Top three player.
He all
top three
player. Top one scorer.
He's no top scorer. But you gotta make him a top three player.
Nobody ever in the league has more buckets than this.
Where he at this?
I'm not sure.
Is that
Oh, right, like six? No. Probably like five.
He's top 10.
Probably like five. Five or six. He probably like 5 or 6.
You gotta make him top three best ever.
And that might be sure stopping him. I might be sure stopping him, man. But he probably like 5 or 6. LeBron.
All
Still number
time.
three for me.
Maybe hanging number three.
On the rebounds.
Top three all time.
He probably
immaculate though.
He probably
Second all time.
What?
Probably
Seven.
Ice you agree with him number three?
Number one total.
But 3 all time, right?
Yeah, all time.
3 all time.
On top three?
3 all time. 7th all time assist. Where he at rebounds?
It's all about discovery. That's what we
when I said 5, 6, okay, he was 7. Okay, he was 7. All right, close.
7 in assists.
Iceman, you giving top three all time player.
But yo, I will put it like this.
If he's top 10, that's raw as shit.
I'll put it to you like this. Julius Erving is my all-time favorite basketball player. Julius Erving is my all-time favorite basketball player.
Okay.
Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, I think, should be in the conversation for greatest basketball player.
That's my top 3.
But when it comes down to the greatest basketball players that ever played, played basketball.
Right. Okay.
I
still think this is good though.
So me too.
I
still think this is
Air
good.
LeBron.
He's 42nd all time.
Jordan
42nd all time as a wing player.
Okay.
He's 42nd all time as a wing player.
said
I still think that's impressive.
Rebounder.
Yeah. I still think that's extremely impressive.
Top three all time. He gave
LeBron, 42 all time. Because we gotta think about it now. You talk about
controlling the thing.
No. I'm not gonna say that. Because in this game, you gotta remember all of the Miami years he played like a hybrid role, and they rolled him to the 4, played him on the baseline because he was a superior shot blocker at his position in this day and age. So, but 42, considering the fact that you got the dead era rebounding when Bill Russell was grabbing 20 rebounds a game, Wilt grabbing. That whole era in terms of rebounding, where the shooting percentage for the entire league was like fucking 39%. The entire league shot 39%. It was like a shitty era. So niggas like Wes Unseld, the niggas was averaging like 15 rebounds a game.
So
that particular
I'm not
era.
sure if that's totally accurate.
No, it's the dead era rebound.
He was rebounding.
That era produced some of the greatest rebounds in the right. So you had at least a 5 years of just insane rebounding.
Is he the best ever?
The shooting percentage in the NBA was terrible in the dead shooting. That was Bill Russell. That particular era was absolutely terrible. Pace was impressive. But the shooting percentage, that's the greatest rebounding era of all time. So anybody playing in that era has ridiculously inflated. A lot of times they always say that their rebounding numbers don't even matter. Because that era, I'm dead serious. They don't like that because that particular era was so bad.
I think Roy Iverson.
That the rebound numbers were so high.
Hold up, man.
all time.
Good luck, man. Good luck.
Is LeBron top 3 all time?
Nah. But let me say this about rebounds or whatever stats you get or whatever.
Iceman is LeBron top 3 all
If you
time.
get these stats, you got these stats.
LeBron, Jordan,
You know what I'm saying? Like
Jordan, Kareem.
everybody has everybody has Bob Cousy stats.
And the only reason I
Everybody
put Kareem in my top 6. The only reason I put Kareem in my top 3, because
That's that era.
I don't want to say
It's not just him. It's not just him. That era produced some of the greatest averages and rebounds. So it's
when you win 4 high school championships, then go to college, can't play. Freshmen couldn't play at the time. And then you win 3 college championships.
Now
And then you get to the NBA and you win 6.
Now
you got 6 MVPs.
now
I got this respect you as a basketball player as a whole.
he's real. That's what I said. I rejected Kareem Abdul, Lou Alcindor, and I was like, I was trying to say he's in the conversation.
You could play basketball. That's a nigga. He could bowl. He could bowl. You know what I'm saying? He could play.
So is LeBron in the top 3? Who will beat him anyway?
I mean, we're talking totals. If we're just removing any accomplishments,
all time best basketball players. All time.
But you gotta. What context though? What context?
Top the greatest basketball players to play the game. Top 3.
Does winning mean anything?
That's what we use.
He said.
So subjected to the.
He said like LeBron, Kobe.
Nah.
No. Be good.
Kobe.
Right.
Why is Kobe?
I said Mike, Kobe, LeBron.
Right. Fire
I'm
said
gonna tell you why.
Mike and
I'm gonna answer that
LeBron.
question. I'm gonna answer that question.
Okay.
And Iceman said LeBron, Air, Kareem. So I just want to know, even if you get 2. Top 3
That's my 3
greatest
as well.
players
That's my 3 as well.
all time.
That's my 3 as
I'm
well.
gonna tell you why Kobe. I'm gonna tell you why Kobe doesn't make.
LeBron.
Why people hold because you gotta remember. Kobe did play half of his career with a guy that's considered the most dominant player of his era.
Yeah,
So what? He won 2 on his own.
He did by himself.
And he
But
scored
3 is
80
not
by
right.
himself.
Who's your top 3?
He scored 80.
My top 3
Yours.
is Mike
I
Air.
didn't see nobody do that.
It's Mike Air. I'm gonna go with Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. I'm gonna go with Kobe. I'm gonna go with LeBron James. I'm gonna go with.
Top 3, bro.
There we go.
There it is. So 3 of us agree.
Is that the era?
3 of us agree.
Players your favorite.
No.
Who you favorite? No, we know.
Hakeem If you know me, you know what I mean? You know that's my guy, man. Now that's a different conversation. If we talk about the best motherfucker pound for pound, you know what I mean? If we talk about the best guy pound for pound,
The Fire Nice panel top greatest.
wow, interesting.
So who's your top?
Hold on, I don't want to skip over that.
I said Mike.
Kobe.
I don't want to skip over that. Hey, y'all lost tonight.
Ron.
Y'all lost tonight. Not only did you lose, you got skewered tonight. And the guy you said you depend on to do the thing, he had 19 points tonight.
Who's that?
There's only one motherfucker that matters playing for y'all. Y'all got skewered tonight by a division rival.
Wait till Harden get in there.
So,
let's. Right, you know what, man? Hold tight. Yeah,
now, who's on fire right now? Who's on fucking, I'm talking about Mercury right now.
What?
Derek White.
Who the fuck is that? I'm
Yo,
sorry.
he came from San Antonio. Nah, he was putting
Where did he come from?
in the mother.
No, where did he come from? Where did he go?
San Antonio.
Excuse my ignorance. Where? Like who?
San Antonio.
Pop. He played on the Olympic team and everything.
Yeah, he did. San Antonio.
Excuse my ignorance, man. I'm not knowing. When I saw the shit, I was like, oh, that's. I was like,
out of there. We got
what's the train on this thing?
We got All-Star now.
I said, wow, that's crazy.
Beyonce.
Beyonce. He's animals.
Beyonce.
Double. We put his back. We got something to show.
Proceed.
I appreciate you. Much love, man.
Yes, sir.
Man, thank you, brother, for coming out, man. Thank you.
Love you,
This is the
bro.
only podcast I want to listen to.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Word.
Support Hadith Saddam, man. Make your voice
Yeah,
heard.
city
Go
council,
right,
man.
Support Fire
City
Nights.
council, man.
That
City council. Part two, man.
I need
It's all
to
love.
love
Support
city
us all,
council,
man. Everybody support everybody. Bet it work. Support Jenno. Support Sis Nelly. I bet it work. I bet it fucking work.
Will the Lakers make the playoffs?
Ooh.
Yo, they hurt my heart.
What my guy always said is this is the dirt playoff.
Ooh.
So with the expanded format, they'll crawl it. Unfortunately, as we experienced last year, niggas not trying to hear that shit no more. Niggas don't respect AD. Niggas don't respect LeBron like that.
Man, them old niggas down this block don't give a fuck about that old shit, nigga. You give a fuck about that old shit, nigga.
That's
They
what you
ran
can creep
the
in the
Rams
playoffs
off my
with the 10
home.
seed if you want. But you gonna run into a motherfucker like Memphis that ain't trying to hear that shit.
Right.
You can't dominate the league no more. I'm sorry, man. That's the
Don't
caveat.
It's a lot of younger teams out there. That's what I'm saying. Phoenix, we don't give a fuck about that old shit, nigga.
But they said that last year. Fuck out of here. That shit.
Golden State, we got a couple old niggas, but the young niggas like, we don't give a fuck about that old shit, nigga. Denver, we don't give a fuck about that old shit, nigga. You know, old niggas for real, man. Let me stop right there.
He put the
It
board
was a
down.
highlight.
Yes.
Oh, my 80-40 daddy said, I was say he's got to hit it now.
Charles Kimball.
Oh,
He put Kimball down, hit the three, and pointed at him.
you cousin
Yeah,
you.
last night too.
Who he put down? Who he put down?
When he plays, he's a problem.
Hey, yo, I
This is
never
no
let
other way
that
to put
play him, but he is welcome. Oh, my God, I would love to hear
When
it.
Youngin plays, he's a
I'd
problem.
love to hear his exploits.
Whether you bring him off the bench, whether you start him, when he plays, he's a problem. Honestly, I'd like to see him out of Denver.
They
With
got
opportunity.
17 guards.
Yeah,
They got 17. Then they just trade for one. They got 17 guards. And he's making his mark.
what's this
But
for?
you know what's impressive? You know what's impressive? Like he said first, they got 17 guards and he still get tipped. He still get major tip.
The coach said, I gotta find
I
minutes.
gotta find minutes for him.
And the crowd love him.
They love him.
They love him.
I
Love
love
it.
it.
And he got a great story.
They love him.
Listen, he got a great story.
And he represent.
And he represent. Only thing he wears is carry. He got his teammates wearing carry. Come on, man. Wear that
The
stuff.
summer
He's
league.
carrying.
Summer league.
I'm
Remember the summer
carrying.
league?
I'm loving
When
that.
bro and them was out there in Vegas, and the nigga was the dude was talking about him on TV. Oh my God, that
Yeah.
felt so good
Yeah.
to hear him talk about it. He's like, he's got his own cheering section. And then he started talking about his story, which a lot of us have gotten, if you didn't know it firsthand, you've gotten familiar with the story.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm
We
saying?
from here, so we know
Right,
something.
exactly. You know what I'm saying? So for him to get it out the mud and to overcome the obstacles that he overcame, I've never met him, but it would be a pleasure and an honor
Shout out
for me
Busy.
to just meet him and shake his hand and say, man, just
Shout out St. George's High.
business.
And he a kid still.
Ah,
He's a
yeah,
baby
but
still.
yo,
Very. But he's out there.
He dropped him. I'm saying like that. Nobody cared about that push that nigga. Now he dropped him and pointed
And hit the
and
three.
swatted. I wouldn't, if I became a Walker, I got something special for you when I see you again, if I see you again.
All Kimber could do was laugh.
He ain't got no more respect.
Now he said he pushed me off, but I'm saying it don't matter that he didn't call it.
When he,
He ain't called it.
when he hit the three and pointed, he laughed.
Right.
All he could do.
Can't get that call.
All he could do.
Boy, Kimber.
You ain't Kemper no more. You ain't even Kemper. You ain't even Kemper,
You
man.
just a guy. You just a guy now.
And he had time to shoot the
He had about 2-3 seconds to get his shit together. He knew the moment was there. He got right now. Not finish that off.
Right.
Step on back. You know, come
Not finish that off.
I like to think that
At
was
the top,
D
D
word.
word. Nah, I gotta finish this off.
Yeah.
Finish that off.
You know what I'm saying?
You gotta finish that off. The ball is like
He realized the moment
it and everything.
Yeah, you got to finish that off with
Like I say, finish your breakfast.
And the point
Another nigga with a problem.
Finish your breakfast. Don't finish your food. Finish
You know
your
what I'm saying?
breakfast. Oh, you scoop some? You scoop some? Oh, okay. Wow.
This sober shit, man. Oh, wow. This is what I do. This is what I do.
and I'm
This
like,
shit
Kemba
for
Walker,
full.
because he did that to Kemba Walker done that to you, motherfucker.
Kemba Walker might got the most ignorant one. He got the most.
No, he don't.
He might got the most
No, he
ignorant.
don't.
It's like 3 of them, but he got
Randolph
the most ignorant.
Childress.
Oh, yeah, that's the classic.
Randolph Childress got the most.
Randolph sidestepped the nigga said, man, get up.
Get up, nigga.
Get up,
Hit that
nigga.
thing. That's
Get
good.
up.
I don't know, James Harden said something. He said, I murdered him. James Harden pointed.
Who's your top 3? Who your favorite?
My top 3 is Mike, Kobe, Bron.
That's what you like. Yeah, okay.
My favorite player is Isaiah Thomas.
I respect that.
Favorite player ever.
Yeah. Julius motherfucking Winfield, my favorite player. Ian Robinson. The Admiral. Yeah, I
We
respect
just give the
that.
ball to the Admiral, and when we get in the ball, we seem to have success around
Even Rick
San
Jones.
Antonio.
My favorite player, Iverson.
I'm always for it.
Always
I'm
gonna
always
be
71
Iverson.
You can't go wrong with that.
Always
You
gonna
know how hard it is to score 71 fucking points
He
twice?
changed the game like Jordan did in his own shit.
That's
You know
real.
what I'm saying?
That's
And
real.
then LeBron had enough, and then they changed the rules for LeBron too. You know what I'm saying? Thank you. I appreciate you, man. Listen, you gotta book me. Just book me. Let me know.
Always welcome. You always
Listen,
You might get that call this week.
Listen, whenever y'all ready,
You
let
might
me
get that
know.
call this week.
Hey, yo.
And I'm coming
Safe,
throughout
bro.
every time. I appreciate y'all.
Safe out there. Absolutely.
See, man, it's love, man. It's all love around here. Area 51, man.
Oh, it is.
Oh my God, man. Hey, yo.
That's what it is.
God, man. Do y'all understand, man? We got the ladies coming up.
It's love, man.
Oh, man, we got the ladies from Hypothetically Speaking coming up.
Try to hype up
Man.
Steve game.
Actually, I got,
When they coming up?
I want to say maybe next week. Yes.
Well, next week was supposed to be. You know what? I don't like to.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
I don't like to necessarily. I don't know. Just stay tuned. Fuck it. You know, y'all
Right.
Y'all been around long enough.
So real quick, check this out. So the Winter Olympics going on right now. I'm not watching personally.
Oh,
I'm not interested.
But I caught something.
So there's a 15. That shit wow.
Yeah, I don't like.
There's a 15-year-old Russian. I'm sorry. ROC. What is it? Republican. Olympic. No. It's the Republican Olympic Committee.
Right.
But she's
We're
Russian.
gonna stick a pin in Republic of
Yeah,
the
right.
Committee.
How about-
Let's stick a pin in that. Let's stick a pin in that.
That's important.
Let's stick a pin in that.
So they got a 15-year-old figure skater who tested positive for a banned substance. Allegedly, it was some kind of banned, if you were. Allegedly, it was some kind of heart medicine that had this substance in it. So they decided, the Olympic Committee and all those cats decided that she's not going to be suspended. She can still skate. But they're going to do further investigation. So if she happens to win a medal, they're not going to have that medal ceremony until the investigation is done. Which is bullshit, because if I win first and she win third, she win the bronze, I win gold.
I'll still want to be a
ceremony.
I want mine.
So like, what the fuck? And then we got a tweet from Sha'Carri Richardson, who says, "Hey, Olympic Committee, all I did was, I was mourning my mother's death, and I smoked some tree, and I got suspended. This chick got a banned substance. She not suspended. Can somebody tell me the difference between her and me, except for the fact she's a little white girl?" Yes, sir.
Well,
I got the same question. What's the difference, Olympic Committee? What we doing?
How?
What?
How?
I mean, it's already been said without saying it.
Women for medical condition.
Allegedly, it was from heart medicine. But the
Regardless of what it was,
banned
banned
substance.
substance is a banned substance. Regardless of the reason.
I'm drinking beer or something else.
You know, but the issue is you're still allowed to compete. Now it's still under investigation. Okay, still under investigation. But the point is, she was suspended immediately, right?
Her being Sha'Carri?
Yeah.
Yes.
She's suspended immediately.
Yes.
So that I think that's the difference that I'm trying to figure out. Why is the leniency for but not for non-linear?
Except for what Sha'Carri said.
I just want to interject
You think,
a
bro?
little something
No.
from the side. I didn't say how I see it, but
You said Sha'Carri Richardson was suspended immediately.
let me say this. Let me say this.
Came back
Let me
from-
say
Mary J. Wana.
Let me say this. If I'm not mistaken, Sha'Carri Richardson was suspended by the United States, not necessarily the overall Olympic Committee.
I'm not sure.
She was suspended by the United States.
Okay.
Excuse me. They said you can't run because the laws that, even though they were international laws, you signed. I want to say it is the doping, whatever.
Agency.
Doping agency, thank you. They said, well, we go by what they go by. So that makes it America's thing. So really, America said, yeah, you couldn't run. They took it out of the IOC's hands or the Olympic Committee or whoever it is hands, which to this little girl from, I guess, Russia, where there's some question, at the least, there's some question in her gold medal or first place. Let me say first place, because she can still be beat. If I'm not mistaken, she can still be beat. They just have to beat her. But if she wins, like you said, there's not going to be a medal ceremony. I would love to get my bronze medal with the chances or perspective of, prospects.
I just want to compete.
I just want to compete. I might beat you with your. They don't win them all. They ain't 70 for 70 with gold medals. But it's not. But the difference between Sha'Carri Richardson is, I think the United States said, no, you can't run. As opposed to, okay, we're going to let you show up from an already doping country. That's why we let you show up under the ROC or the
country is
right. We let you show up under the Independent Olympic Committee or whatever it is. So now when you show up and now your piss is fuzzy, now we got to put you under investigation. That part I truly understand, but that's got to come from the Olympic side because they already coming from a doping side. I mean, a doping place. Thoughts, bro? Thoughts?
Nah, I feel the same as him. Like if the U.S.
I got some thoughts.
What's up?
The World Anti-Doping Agency and the USADA labeled cannabis as banned substance. So it wasn't just the U.S. It was also the Anti-Doping Agency that banned Sha'Carri Richardson as well. So it wasn't just the USA Olympic team.
But another thing is when the test, whenever they tested her, did they test her before the Olympics? Did they test her? The Russian did.
They tested her. They tested her in December.
In December.
And her results just came back a week ago, which is in my mind fugazi as well. Don't take it long for results to come back.
It did the same about Sha'Carri Richardson though. She got tested at the trials.
Yeah.
And it came back
Right
a
after
week
the trial.
before the Olympics. I came back a week before the Olympics. 3 weeks
Yeah,
later,
that's
trials.
yeah.
She got
Well,
tested.
3 weeks later,
She
2
got
months.
tested at the trials,
Okay.
Yeah.
and then it came back a week before the Olympics. That's why everybody was in the
The Summer Olympics?
Yeah, the Summer Olympics.
Because she's still doing shit. It's like, well, hold on. What about the people who showed up and followed the rules?
You know what I mean? It came back before the Olympics, so that was like a 2-3 week gap. You know what I'm saying? The test came back.
Okay.
But I'm you know what I mean? I'm not really familiar. I heard about it.
We
You
do
know
the
what I'm
knowledge because that's what we do.
I heard about it.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know much
And
about
that's why I
her.
say the test. And you said the test just came back as she was
I want
competing.
that.
Yeah, and
Yes.
in the first place.
Now,
Yes.
Yeah.
I would, see, that's a different story.
I want
Yeah, that's a
Yeah,
whole
that's a
different
different
story.
story.
I want that.
Story now.
Yeah,
we
we
went
went
off
now.
now.
Yeah,
That's a long. That's a lot.
That's
That's
a
a lot.
story.
That's a long conversation.
Because who's to say that they would have pulled Shakira Richardson out if the Olympics had started already and she ran? Who's to say they would have pulled her out too, or you know what I mean?
I would say that if I'm a gambler, then I would say he was gonna pull her. Period. Because she, she's
What happened? I'm gonna tell you why I say that. Because what they've been saying is the reason they allow a young girl to compete is because as a 15-year-old, she's a protected athlete. Is what they said.
Ah,
Which I disagree with,
I understand.
but that's what they say she's a protected athlete. That she's not.
Protected athlete.
Because she's a youth.
A youth.
Yeah, she's a youth.
Wow.
That's what she does is she's not doing nothing that she's done. Nothing she does, she's doing on her own being.
The two youths.
That's not so bad.
That's basically what that means.
The two
Nothing that
youths.
she does, she's doing on her own being. She's 15.
She's not responsible for any of her.
Every decision is being made for her, especially in Russia.
Well, they're saying that too. But they're saying even with that,
Yeah.
Even without them saying,
Saying-
I'm read between the lines.
he's complicit.
Yeah.
You
Her
read between the
parents,
lines.
you know what I mean?
You read between the lines.
They gonna tell you to do whatever. You know what I'm saying? You 15. You know?
Yo, y'all watch that new show, that new Bel Air show?
Yeah.
No, I heard it's
I
fire.
watched all
That shit dope.
I heard it's
Yeah.
fire.
They got calls of sniffing Zanes in there.
Listen.
Hold on. So for those that don't know, spoiler alert. If you have not watched it,
Yeah,
turn
definitely
this off. Don't turn it off. Just turn it down.
Yeah.
Turn it down. What's the rundown?
Yes,
So they should have
yes.
said a completely different take
Oh my God.
on.
I like these.
It's not.
I like these motherfuckers better.
Yeah, it's not.
I ain't gonna hold you.
It's.
It's
I don't
cool.
really like Carlton though, but yeah, asshole. Yeah,
He's an
asshole.
He's
This is not your car. It's definitely not your car.
Carlton's not like the.
But
he's
I
not
can
like the
say-
original Carlton.
But I can say they follow the script. Kinda. They follow the script, but they just.
To an extent.
It's just weird.
But they add
Is this
yeah.
more realistic though? Is this more realistic?
Yes.
It's a drama.
Yes.
It's a drama.
So they took the sitcom
You
and
talking about the Bel Air show,
turned it
right?
on his heels and put
Yeah,
maybe a real life twist.
They put
It's
a real
dope.
life twist on it.
It's dope. It's dope as a
It's
motherfucker.
Yo, I like
But,
that spin.
yo,
I like the spin. I
My
like
man
the
is
spin.
Jeffrey. Have you watched Talks with Jeffrey?
Partial.
What is it on? What is it on? What is it on?
Shit.
Jeffrey Savage. Jeffrey
Shit.
Savage, dog.
What was it on? What is it on?
Peacock.
Peacock?
Yes. Oh my God. Listen.
They 3 episodes
It
in.
is. And the new episode come out every Thursday.
Listen,
It's dope as
it's a
fuck.
nice watch. It starts from the beginning.
Here in Philly and
South Philadelphia.
Let's
West
Philadelphia.
West
Born
Philly.
and
West
raised.
Philly.
Philadelphia. Going to play the
He's an
ground.
animal on the court. There's an
Yeah.
animal on the court. Hear me? Oh
Yeah,
my God.
he get into a little scuffle by the basketball
We'll
court.
talk dirty to him. Let's play 2-on-2.
Easy to block, Captain.
Play 2-on-2.
Yeah, easy to block, Captain. Up there, man, I
I'm
kill
going
him.
to get him point. Like, put him down.
Yeah.
Listen.
Listen, shit.
Listen.
Yeah.
Not to be mistaken, not to be mistaken, because Will was the man at
Listen.
Southern Academy. Like
That's
that's
the man.
It's get real, don't it?
It's so.
Yo.
Man, they got caught to sniffing zings and everything.
Hard wild shit.
That's actually
How about the last episode then?
Oh yeah. But that's what I said. They follow the TV show exactly.
Yeah.
Cause you know how when he first got there, Uncle Phil wasn't really feeling him.
right.
Carlton was like, man, I'm the man of the school, you ain't nobody. Into the basketball game. when Will hit the shot.
Right.
Yeah, baby got did this shit when he turned the jacket inside out.
Right.
You know what I mean? When he had the whole spoof, had the whole spoof on it, he turned the jacket inside out. It had the difference, you know what I mean? Yo, that shit, yo.
That shit tough.
Yo, Westbrook,
That shit tough.
that shit too.
Lisa, his girl Lisa is Carlton's ex. Oh, it's tough.
Yeah,
It's tough.
you know, Lisa for the first shit. They got his boy Trey that he used to talk about in the first Prince that got killed.
They got Jazz.
Jazz,
It's tough. It's tough.
That shit tough.
It's tough. Yo,
Jazz pump, Jazz pump.
no, I don't think he pumping. He get money,
Yeah.
but I didn't get the impression he was pumping. Did you?
Now he overdrive.
Yeah.
Is he selling sneakers?
He probably
He got
like a
some
hustle.
hustle.
He probably like
Hey.
a hustle.
He got some. He got some.
Box game, cool.
Sneakers box on.
He was a cab driver.
Yeah, he's an overdriver in this shit. You know what I mean? So
He got something going on.
it followed the script.
So cab driver to
That's what I said. It followed the script, like the
It's
stories.
It's tough.
You could look at it and be like, oh, I remember that shit from the Fresh Prince. You know what I'm saying?
It's a different Uncle
But
Phil.
it's darker.
It's a different Jeffrey.
They got guns.
It's a different Hillary. Lord have mercy, it's a different Hillary. Nigga, it's real.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
Check it out.
Don't know Jeffrey shit though.
Only Jeffrey he did was when Will first
Yeah, that's
got
what
back. That's it.
He's not master with him.
What? He's still G. Now he's Will. He's still, what's up, G?
It's no
But
master.
he ain't no motherfucking,
It's no master will, you know.
he ain't no slave, nigga. He a real nigga.
He like Uncle Phil Consigliere.
He's
Like
he
Uncle
over
Phil like
right
a
hand.
nigga. And he like a Consigliere, you know what I'm saying?
Every big time nigga got their right hand.
He
Uncle
chill
Phil's right hand.
and all that shit, man. He
Uncle
don't
Phil's right hand. He seemed like a muscle to me for real.
He don't cook. Cause
He seemed like a muscle.
Hillary like
Hillary
a
the cook.
She like a chef. She wanna be like a guy Fury type. Yeah, like a
So
she
she
like a
was
Instagram
a-
type shit. You know what I mean? So she rich Instagram shit.
He seemed like a muscle. Jeffrey seemed like a muscle.
Jeffrey.
For Uncle Phil.
End of the day, son, I need to check this
Shoot.
shit out.
He's like,
Yes,
I heard that.
check that
Check it out. If you ain't
Check
seen
that
Bel
out.
Air on Peacock, check it the fuck out. It's 3 episodes in.
Yeah, 3
New episode every Thursday. This shit is
Yeah, that shit
dope
good.
as
I
fuck.
ain't gonna front, man. That shit
Dope
good.
as fuck.
Man, that shit good. Had me locked in.
Yes,
What else?
sir.
What else you been watching? You watch Tommy?
What?
You watch Tommy?
That's gonna be the best one.
I see.
That's gonna be the best. Tommy's a savage.
Nobody calls it power book.
I call that shit Tommy, nigga.
Everybody calls it Tommy.
That shit's
Yo,
dope.
you watch Tommy?
That shit, the
Tommy?
show name is called Tommy.
Have you seen it?
Yo,
Yeah,
it's called power. Tommy.
Tommy
It's
grinding.
called power book. Something else. Porsche.
It's Power 4.
Everybody. Yo, you see Tommy?
Everywhere we went.
He brought the scarf.
Trying to run my
Not
city.
in the window. Now you're on 2.
Run my city, man.
Now you're on 2, nigga.
I see the heat on the show everywhere we went.
Yo, that
I
nigga.
mean, what was in the trunk? Like 3 niggas in the trunk.
It was a dude and a girl. It was a dude and a
I heard a third
girl.
voice.
The dude and a girl.
Because I know he grabbed his shirt. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man, Tommy.
I like how that shit tied together, man. It's like Marvel shit. Every shit, cause the fugitive brawl with the star, every shit, all the shit tied together. I like that shit. That's brilliant writing to me, man. That's brilliant writing. I like how the shit is all tied in together. No detail is left behind. I love her.
No, you ain't see me yet, Fresh?
Tommy, wow.
Come on, Fresh. Come on, Fresh.
The young nigga, in the barbershop, it almost got hairy.
The niggas go
It
hard.
almost got hairy.
And they wouldn't listen to old head.
Yeah.
They wouldn't listen to you, nigga.
I see that's gonna
Wait,
be. I
him.
see that's gonna be a discrepancy. I see that's.
We went for him
Listen,
to put the
Tommy
dog
Ball
back,
on
nigga.
it too.
Listen,
Tommy said, "Oh, so he been out here running the streets,
Let's
doing all your business?
listen.
Tommy a funny
Oh, you
nigga.
cool with that?
The young niggas was like,
You alright
them
with that?
niggas that say the word, man, I'll lay him down right now.
About when Tommy and the boy was tied up, he was like, you ain't hear this? He's like,
Yeah.
Tommy's an ill
That's what
nigga,
I'm
man.
saying. Nigga burnt out, nigga. That nigga burnt out.
Tommy's an
nigga.
ill nigga, man.
That
Yo.
nigga don't make money back. You say, man.
And the work. And the work, nigga. Why you didn't keep it? I don't do that.
Man, listen, I just won in.
Tommy, the ill nigga, man.
And it just so happens he found
His brother.
some other guy found it gay.
Yeah, that too.
House.
That too. And he found he got a brother.
And it's logo shit though. That's the crazy.
Yeah,
logo.
Yeah.
It's logo shit.
Yeah.
It's logo shit. Yeah.
Lobo's joint, you know what I mean?
It's about to get real, man.
I said, oh, this
It's
is
about to get real.
Nice to run the old friends.
It's about to get real.
Tommy said every time this motherfucker let somebody let it be every time goes let it come back and bite us in the ass.
I fucked with that.
He said he came back to bite us in the ass, man.
She said, man, people was talking. White boy,
Mustang.
blue Mustang.
Yeah.
I tracked you down. She think I tracked you down. That nigga burnt.
Once again, man, hold. Before we go any further, man, let's first and foremost, man. Recently, man, we had a 2-year anniversary, man, for Fire and Ice. Period. Fire and Ice show. Period. Whether it's Philly-ish or Fire and Ice, whatever. It's
2 years, man. 2 years, man. That's real. That's real.
in a row. Established 2020.
You gotta have 2 years before you have 32 years.
We're on the road for 32 years. We're on the road for 32 years. So say that.
About brick, bro.
Brick by brick, man. That's an accomplishment, man.
Real shit.
You might not be the most organized, you might not be the most super professional, man, but y'all get what you get. It's us, man. It's rawest, purest form, man. Rawest, purest form. It's what we do.
Underpaid, underdogs on top.
It's what we do, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Man, I ain't gonna lie, man. It don't even seem that long. It don't seem that long, but it also seemed like, okay, when I look at it, I'm like, wow, we've been doing this a while. But then when our thing pop up, it's the Fire Nights affiliate shit pop up, I'm like, damn, that didn't seem like that was that much further away than what, you know what I'm saying? It didn't seem like that was that much further away, but when it popped up in the memories, I was like, damn, it was already doing that.
That's real.
You know what I'm saying? We was already doing that, man. Yo, we do it, man, purely for the love, man. Thank y'all for walking with us.
Nah, it's funny that you say that, man, because you gotta remember, you know, after the beginnings, man, this sprung up literally from quarantine. I want to hang out with my guys. That's where it came out from.
Yeah, I was like, man,
we just
I was
fellowship with folks.
Yeah, like this was okay. This is the way I can hang out with my folks, man, and not lose my mind during this weird ass time that we going through. I got my brothers with me, and boom, you know what I'm saying. But it was definitely a beginning, and you two niggas, you know, sat across from each other, man, and laid the groundwork, man. Like the boys say, brick by brick, so that's the foundation. So we gotta honor that, man. We gotta understand that, man. That's big shit. That's big shit. And even though that itself, you know, didn't necessarily, I mean, it had its ending. From that ending sprung something even more powerful. Oh, you know what I'm saying?
Like Ultron.
It sprung something more powerful, man. And I mean, how many Tuesdays have we missed since then? I mean, we ain't missed, that's been 2 years, man. We ain't missed each other. I think we got about 2, maybe 3 Tuesdays.
I was going for a minute.
Yes,
You was absent when I was
it
gone.
was for good reason.
yes.
Listen,
It panned out like it was supposed to.
Yes,
It
it
did.
was.
here we are again. Area 51.
I said,
Bigger and better things coming.
It did.
Listen, man, I'm like, man, listen, man.
Okay,
It's so
so
live.
I'll give it to him.
hey, yo, it was crazy. It was crazy. I don't be taking this lightly because bro called me. He was like, yo, man, I think it's about time we do something. Iceman, I think it's about time we do something. I'm like, all right, you know what? It is about time. So it just seemed like from that day when we had that conversation, shit in the universe moved so fucking fast. It wasn't even a week before we was actually recording something.
For sure, like.
It wasn't even a fucking week. He said, yo, man, yo. You know what I'm saying? It's like just how the universe work. And then actually going doing the shit. I know after the first episode we did, I was like, yo, this is what the fuck I'm trying to do for the rest of my fucking life. I said it at the front, like, yo, what? And then when we went down to motherfucking the field house, I said, oh no, I caught the bug. Man, I no longer see this like this type of way. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, now it's like, I'm not trying to go the fuck back to work. I'm trying to do this kind of shit. Not saying that's not work, but I'm not trying to go work, motherfucking unload your shipping dock. I'm not trying to motherfucking, stock your shelves or nothing like that. But I caught the bug. I was like, this is what I'm trying to do. So I was like, yo, now, fuck work. Not saying fuck work. I'll go and work. But my whole mindset is different. Like, yo, I'd rather be doing this shit than try to be at work. That I caught the bug, man, fucking around with you, man. For real, man. Real shit.
That's real, yo, because it's like, when I first came on, like, it was an adjustment. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was awkward. Honestly, you know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't, niggas ain't shy and shit, but it was on some different shit. Like, damn, in front of the camera type shit. Just talk. Yeah, you know what I mean? It was different. But I caught the fever, bro. Like you said, I was like, yo, we did it again, and I was like, do it again. Like it's just one of them things, man. It's addictive, bro. Like the homie P said, it's like, it ain't just, to us, it's not just a podcast. You understand what I'm saying? To me, it's not a podcast. To me, it's just, I'm with my day ones, because these niggas is day ones. You know what I'm saying? With my day ones, and we just, we fellowship. We kicking it. Like this shit that we do, you create my crib. This shit that we do on a Thursday, nigga, Wednesday, like whatever the fuck. You know what I'm saying?
Just open the doors to
Yeah. So it's like,
enjoy our experience.
It's regular shit for us, bro. That's why it comes so easy to us, man.
This is everyday shit for us.
Real
man.
shit.
It was an incredible way, man, for childhood friends to continue bonding, man. And we got a unique way of presenting our perspective on, like I said, black culture, sports entertainment, current events. This is a inside look into how we see things and how we view, how we handle shit. We don't always agree. I mean, I would want us to agree.
Right.
Because niggas ain't robots.
That'd be weird.
That would be corny as shit if we all fell in line and agreed on shit, man.
That don't work.
You know what I mean? I want some opposition in my life. I want some pushback on some shit that I might be thinking, man, because it pushes me, you know what I mean, to really, really, really open up.
To think outside the box sometimes.
Yeah. And then I'd rather my pushback be from my guys. You know what I'm saying? Because if I get pushback from my guys, I know it's genuine. And I know it's without malice, but nigga, you wrong. I'm gonna tell you wrong. On all aspects of life, you wrong. And I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. Because if peoples can't check you, man, then, and I think that's I think it's a form of self-checking and kind of self-policing. You know what I'm saying? And I feel comfortable with behind the scenes and even in front of the camera to be flawed in front of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been called out, you know what I mean, during the broadcast. Hey, nah, I don't agree with that. That's just dumb. You sound stupid. I'm cool with that.
But they might not know, because like I can see how it can come off to people as like we playing characters. You know what I'm saying? That's what all motherfuckers do on podcasts and shows and shit. But this is us. You know what I'm saying? Like when the camera's cut off, we're gonna do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? Like this is what we do.
Yeah.
On a regular basis. Like since for the last fucking 30 years, and this is what we've been doing. You understand what I'm saying? So it's like, it's 30 plus years, I should say.
It's motherfuckers that know us. It's motherfuckers that know us and be like, yo, that's y'all.
Yep.
That's y'all. That's y'all. That's y'all has always been y'all. Thank y'all for always being y'all.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So
thank y'all, man. I'm good at being me. You know what I'm saying? I'm good at being me. They tell
This is the most comfortable place I can be. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. This is the most comfortable place I can be.
Thank y'all for walking with us. Thank y'all. Yo.
2 years, we ain't taking it lightly. You might take it lightly.
No.
We're not taking it lightly.
Hell no,
man. Things that come, man.
Better.
Listen, man.
I was with the homies, man, Sunday night, late night, watching the game. So I want to shout out to Bull Musk, man.
Muscle.
Listen, Muscle, man. Muscle doing it, man. You know what I'm saying? And
I ain't gonna let Muscle.
I ain't gonna say.
Championship.
Yeah, true.
I'm always say
listen,
that.
But my boy, man, you know what I mean? He was at the Bull crib, you know what I mean? He showed us a good time, man, and you know what I mean? All that. Shout out to Musk.
Beautiful seeing niggas involved.
Yeah, shout out to Ed, man. Shout out to Dude, Bree, who else was there? Bags, Sean. Who else was there?
Hey, I'm trying.
B Brown, Bob Marley.
Okay. Oh, baby Molly.
Shout out to Augie was in the building. Shout out Thumbs. Listen, man.
Damn.
Man. We had a good time, man. It was good shit, you know what I mean? You know, we just kicking it with the fellas, man. Like, I had a good time, man. Appreciate the boy Musk.
That's what's up.
For having me, man.
Shout out to Musk, man.
I'm proud of the boy, man. He's doing good. You know, he's getting out the way. Good shit, man.
Closing thoughts, man. Shit. I mean, we gave a lot of closing thoughts.
Yeah.
Hello, man. Thank y'all for walking with us.
Yeah, man. Listen, listen, you know what? I'm sorry to cut you off, bro. I want to thank our regulars, man. Jab Pin, Nardo. Usually we got Light Right checking in. We got Tiana Morris checking in. We got D-Rock normally checking in. Who I'm forgetting, yo? I don't forget
Big Bro, Omar.
Aiden Price. We got Big Bro Omar. Shout out to Malcolm for checking in this week. Shout out to Fonzarelli, man.
Mark Kelly.
Lamar Kelly. He a regular.
Never Love for Life, Mike Williams.
That part, Angie Gillespie, Nikki Killings.
It's a lot of y'all.
Hypothetically
speaking, true, the crew.
Honey Salam.
Oh, man.
Jello.
Oh, man.
Guess what you on this?
Briscoe. Brother Briscoe.
Aki!
Yeah, Brother Briscoe.
We'll change the format on
everybody, man.
Thank y'all, man.
Y'all
know me. If I ain't name you, don't blame my head. Don't blame my head.
Shout out nice shit. You know what I mean?
Hemer Timers.
Eddie, Steve, sorry about your battles, man. Shout out Dave Jones, man. Kenny Starkey. Shout out Alonzo. Timers. All that, man. Shout out to the fan, man. To everybody, man. The section. These are.
With that being said, man. We'll be back again.
Diggy.
As we are every Tuesday night, man. 8 on the nose, man. We've been trying to be extremely professional with y'all guys since November, man. You know what I mean? We evolved. Because you gotta remember, man. At one point, we was super raw. We was.
Yeah, it was like whatever.
It was Negro shit.
Yeah, let's go ahead and clock in.
Real consistent. I tell you,
Bro, we evolved, and it's because of y'all, man. We want to give y'all a product, man, and we want to be proud of it. You know what I mean?
And we
want to give y'all a
want y'all to greatest round of yeah. Oh, that's my.
Oh yeah, come back with part 2, bro. Grand Folk.
Hey, listen. Listen. And
Trap, double R.
We're gonna hit y'all with another Doc and L update, man. Because that's the genesis. Keep it 100. That's the genesis.
LB, man.
That's the genesis of this whole thing.
Shit.
Never forget.
Don't talk.
I'm with Mr. C. Time Unlimited.
Don't tell.
Never forget Go Talk, man. Never forget Go Talk. Go Talk is about to extend to different states too.
Shout out my young Kaiser. Kaiser.
Shout out
Shaw. Go talk, get ready to extend to different states too, y'all.
I heard that. Yes, we are.
With that being said, man, it's the Fire Nights experience. It's no longer a podcast. It's an experience.
Say that
Welcome
right,
y'all.
man. Thank
Welcome
y'all,
y'all.
man. Thank y'all.
Oh shit,
Thank y'all, man. Thank y'all.
D-Mac, man. Eat well all day, man. Spruce Street. Nice. CB Dub. Poplar. Lumbo.
Beat Avenue,
Beat
Next
Avenue.
Street, Kirkwood Street,
BBD. Ox. Shad Water. Brickwater.
Hucklebuck,
Stop nigga laws. Uphill. Eat. Christville. I mean, jump out there.
that's the band right there. You gonna be on the band right there.
Rest in peace, AD. I was thinking about you this weekend, AD, man. Anderson, man.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace, AD.
Hey, man.